It's no longer.
Video in progress. So there's Coors, there's Cayman Jacks, there's Cold Smokes, there's that one fish on, there's Truly's, and there's that single Mexican lager.
What's fish on?
I think it's a Hefeweizen.
Do you mind if I have it? It's your
You
last
can have
one. It'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
It's a juicy pale.
You're not gonna die.
No, I don't know. I don't like taking the last things sometimes.
You're gonna need more than that, though.
You're okay.
We'll just get up and get another one.
No.
Look, I'm Sofia Vergara. Cannons. Oof, that's never not funny.
That's how he is.
Boys pretending to have girl boobs. Hilarious.
Should I have Truly's or Cayman Jacks?
Cayman Jack.
I would say Cayman Jacks between the two.
It fits it better.
I would say Coors. I couldn't do a bunch of sugar right now.
I'll grab a couple Cayman Jacks. Jack Cayman my ass.
Nice.
Caesar boy, come on down. Come here. Come here.
You gotta push him.
Come on. What's that? We're checking it out.
You're deceiving him.
Deceiving.
No.
You're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
Brandon, do you love how much my legs wrap together?
I hate how much your legs wrap together.
It's because my balls are so small that I'm allowed to do this.
Made me sick.
I've got pretty small balls, guys.
My balls are tiny.
How low can that seat go? Is that as low as it goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I just wanted to make sure. Seth, you can't have all your drinks up here.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, where should I
It's
put
gonna be
them?
so loud.
I say
You need to straddle this shit.
I say he
I'm
can.
straddling my own balls, Brandon.
Don't straddle like this. I hate that.
Look it, my foot's on the right side now.
I hate that.
I say it's okay.
I'm professional.
I'm the one that edits it with a newborn.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
Where do you want me to move them?
Behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna keep the coffee there because I'm afraid of spilling that one. And that's the one that would probably stay in the worst. So I'll just drink it quick and move it to the other end of the table.
How we starting this bitch?
When I was into you. Yeah,
So,
wait.
some Birdemic thing. Birdemic thing.
Oh.
What if... Ooh. If one of you guys... Here, you could maybe sit here. If I move the chair behind, that way I'm a little further away, and then it's a little more equidistant.
Okay.
What if we try that?
And for starting it, what if Larry Bird's in a finals game,
There we go.
and then there's a blood moon or something, and then he transforms and attacks the other team?
We haven't done a Larry Bird thing with Birdemic already?
I thought we did.
I don't think so. There's no way.
I thought we said like
There's
Larry
no
Birdemic from 3 one time.
Yeah, we did do that.
Out of the opener.
No, just as like a bit.
I had that idea for the opener I already proposed.
What was it?
Posed.
Where I was Ingrid Bingelman, the game show host, and you guys were each on a movie trivia one, and it'd be
Ingrid Bingelman?
yeah, it'd be like
That was Bingle.
it'd be trivia about the movie, and it would be like, all right, now what is the third installment in James Nguyen's classic horror franchise? And you guys would be like, Birdemic 3, Seagull, and I'd be like, incorrect, and it'd be like, Birdemic 3, Seagull, and you'd be like, incorrect, it's Birdemic 3, Seagull, guys. Come on.
Alright, let's do it.
We're on a game show,
Mm-hmm.
and your name's Ingmar Bergman.
Ingrid Bingelman.
That was
Hingle McCringleberry.
Hingle McCringleberry. I was doing a... What was Ingmar Bergman done? The Seventh Seal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Scenes from a Marriage.
what's that?
Scenes from a Marriage.
That's what it's called. It's a movie. I just want to watch The Seventh Seal because it's got that scene of the guy playing chess with death, and I want to know the
That's the
context
whole
for that.
movie.
That's the whole movie? Yeah, I want to watch that. There's I learned that guy's name because of a song. Maybe it was a band.
Ingmar Bergman style.
Sigh.
Ingmar Bergman style.
Okay, now all your beers are down here. Lucas, you'll have to scoot all the way to the edge.
Okay.
The rebels are your favorite kind, and you want it tonight. Heartbeat. I just looked up the word zoo. I love the format.
Oh, I guess I didn't check if the video's good for me sitting way back there now.
And I have a hard out. We'll do it right before 3.
No, at 3.
Right before 3.
At 3.
No, because then we'd be on the road a little after 3.
That's okay.
No, she said that's not okay.
Sounds like you're making the rules.
I make the rules with
Alright, you guys need to scoot in though and not be on your phones.
That's what it is. The Seduction of Ingmar Bergman, an album by the Sparks from 2009.
Can somebody hit the record for a sound check?
Mic check. Michael.
Well, you can't be up there. You have to be back here. No, you can't be like that.
Michael. Hold on.
That's not bad, actually.
Everybody quiet down. Michael. That's
Lucas, don't
horrible.
bump the table
I'll scooch a little.
with your big toe. Don't do that.
Michael. That's a quieter.
Because you're on the side now.
Michael.
You gotta be like right here.
We're
Like
gonna-
no, not for like right here, like in the corner.
We could have a 3-way kiss now.
Michael!
Person.
Oh Jesus,
Is that too loud?
that might be too loud.
Is this?
I think
Is
I'm
that
good.
thing on?
Okay.
I don't think you ever talk that loud, Lucas. Mine looks good.
Alright, let's do it.
All right.
Hit that little X above mute on the left. All the way to the left. All the way, like against the edge. There you go. Well, don't hit record yet.
I'm just hovering.
Okay.
We should all take a deep breath.
She'll take a dab.
I could do that.
Get brand high for the first time. And then just record.
In my heroin pen.
Yeah. Yo, Fulcrum, Yodi Gang, fam. Lit.
Fentanyl.
Faded than a whore.
Fentanyl pen.
Alright. Are you guys ready?
How's this for coffee?
Better.
Set it a little more gently.
Better.
How about like,
No.
how about like, use my finger as a cushion?
That's good. That's good. Okay. I think we're all ready.
I set a beer down like that once and you were like, why'd you do that? And then every time I don't do that, you're like, you piece of shit. You've made me have to edit.
Lucas. Definitely none of that.
Adjusting the tightness of the
I
microphone.
had to balance it.
Pussy.
Alright.
Alright. What are we counting to?
5.
One,
Wait, no. You can just hit record. We don't have to do a clap because we're not syncing.
We're thinking.
We're not
floating.
I'm
syncing.
still counting.
We still need 5 seconds of silence. Okay?
1, 2.
Well, don't play with that.
I can.
I
It's
can.
my privilege.
Giving yourself permission. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No, you have to have silence, Seth.
5.
You fucking jackass.
Yep.
Stop.
Alright, now erase it.
Okay.
Try again, Seth.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's pretty good. And
I
live!
was just gonna do
Just
that.
get rid of this whole recording.
Again?
No clapping.
You don't want the clap.
No, because it's going to make editing harder for me.
How's the clap gonna make it harder?
Because I have
Because you
to...
have chlamydia now?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And live! Welcome back, one and all. We are here today on the hit game show that you all know, you all love, We play it here on Wednesdays at 1:14 p.m. Classic during school. This is, do you know this movie? Probably not. Let's watch a movie. Oh my God. That's the title of the show. And I've got our 2 returning contestants here today fighting for their lives in the torture chamber, where we're going to do bullet rounds.
I'm Lucas.
I'm Ants.
And live bullets are going to be coming at you if you get it wrong, so stay on your
I have
toes.
some questions before we start.
Go ahead. You've already been playing the game for 2 weeks, but let's
First,
go.
Are you guys hiring?
We are actually.
Oh, interesting. Okay, because normally I'm really good at job interviews, and I think if you want to do that right now before the bullet thing, I could do that. Hire for like an office job or something. I got a couple good references. I've got a good job history. No latent periods where I wasn't working.
I like this. I think we're gonna.
Can I also interview?
Oh, the job's already taken.
I
You
was
got
a
it.
radio host.
I get the
before
job.
This. I worked for the Fuck.
You know what? After we're done here, you can take my job, and you are the CEO.
Hello,
I do have
coworker.
a serious question though. Can we skip the bullets this episode?
No. Hopefully you got those last ones repaired. But trivia time, bullet round. Question number 1: Ants.
Is it
Name
the
a
category?
director.
Oh,
Ingmar Bergman.
Correct.
done. What? Shot clock.
Question
Come on,
number
24
2.
seconds.
Number 2, Lucas.
Yeah. That's me.
Name a movie.
A movie.
Incorrect. Bam.
Are you joking me?
Next
That was a good
question.
answer.
That's a movie.
And-
That was a good answer.
Ants.
Recount.
In the famed trilogy of James Nguyen's directorial
Don't answer.
masterpiece, what is the 3rd installment called?
A movie.
Wrong. Blah! Lucas.
I got the worst bullet.
I think the answer is Birdemic 3 Seagull.
Wrong.
Come on.
What we were looking for was Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle.
That's what that guy said.
But
Somebody shoot that guy.
that's
in the
gonna
crowd.
end this show. You guys tied, which means you guys split the jackpot of $37. You're each leaving with $18.50 tonight. And as a bonus, you get the host and the CEO of this company.
You got CEO and I got host?
Yeah, you're a good radio guy.
We're making some changes.
Do I get paid the same as the CEO? CEO!
Denied. More.
Denied Whitney Moore.
Denied.
Denied Whitney Moore. Alan
Whitney
Bank.
Moore, Whitney Moore.
Jizzy have Whitney Moore.
Sounds like a lot of fun, familiar names
Yeah,
to this podcast
but not
and our social group.
Whitney.
Like names like Ingrid Bergman, Lucas, and Ants is what we're talking about.
Ingrid's a singer.
Bridgerton,
Who?
that Netflix show
No.
that like everybody loved. It was like English, but they like are all
Big
fucking
Mouth.
each other.
They also fuck each other in Big Mouth.
Yeah, they love fucking each other. People are mad about
There was something about
Me,
fucking and
I
13
was.
Reasons Why, but I can't remember
I
what
like
it
the
was.
first two. I don't know what it's doing anymore.
With Big Mouth?
Yeah, I only watched the first
They
2
keep
seasons.
fucking
Do they keep fucking?
like fairies and shit.
Oh, nice.
This ain't that shit though.
This ain't that shit, but if you
This
like
is-
fucking fairies, you've come to the right place.
This is The Fall of the House of Usher. Short story.
Ooh.
The
I read that
The
one
singer?
time ago.
It's
No.
a Netflix show now.
Yeah, my buddy was talking. He's like, "You ever seen that?" And I was like, "What, the book? Idiot."
Fucking moron. Do you have any questions? Wait, we're all taking. Wait, you have any questions? Oh my god,
My questions.
the baby.
like with the baby. I have questions.
Propped up against two couch cushions.
Callie is?
Yeah.
No!
Between armrests.
Yeah, between arm wrestling. First question. Do you like John Nguyen, former running back for the Montana Grizz football team?
Yeah,
No.
legend.
He was pretty good.
He had a brother named Peter Nguyen, who was also a very good running back.
Why are you pointing?
the
Oh my
country.
god, that's a terrible blister. Seth!
Yeah.
Just now?
It's from like Tuesday.
It's so filled with pus.
No, I don't feel it.
Seth's masturbated so much he's got a blister on his thumb.
Yeah, I masturbate with a soldering iron. And I touch my thumb.
Owie.
Next question for you guys. Do you like birds?
I do.
No.
I'm fond of them, even.
There's so many birds in my backyard every morning now, so I guess I have to like them.
Which is hilarious. Just as like a character arc for you.
There's that bird guy.
You're a bird guy.
It's cool that we make music based off the sounds that they make. That's what the flute is. Is a bird charmer.
And we can whistle, so that's also pretty cool, just in general.
No.
That's why boomerangs were invented.
What?
Yeah,
To charm birds.
to kill birds. They get the nice parabola so the birds can't predict where it's going.
Man, you have to be so good at a boomerang to
Or
hit a
just-
bird out of the sky?
Nah, you just gotta throw it into a crowd.
I guess that's true. If you're
Yeah.
taking out a swarm
crowd
of
of
birds.
It's a numbers game, yeah. You're
Yeah.
not singling one out. Unless
If
it's
you-
a flamingo or something.
No flamingos.
No.
No flamingos. Well, if you answered yes to liking the former running back for the Grizz, John Nguyen,
Movies.
or birds,
I'm Lukas.
you've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, and the movies.
Movie.
And I'm Brandon.
And he's Brandon.
Brandon, shut the fuck up, Brandon. That guy sucks.
Yeah,
Let's kill him.
He gets it.
You've come to the right place because this week, 3 boys all under the same roof. I'm Brandon.
I'm Devin.
He's Devin.
Why do you know? You always just announce somebody else.
Always.
Yeah, actually.
Every week.
I don't think you've ever said your own name. You always either make up a name or announce somebody else.
Usually I just say I'm also Lukas.
Usually.
Yeah, I don't think. Maybe the first couple episodes I was on, I gave my name, but now people just have to guess who I am.
It's Seth.
Fuck!
And he's got a big announcement for
I
everybody.
do. I got lip injections. I look sexy now.
He got whip injections.
I look so sexy right now.
Tell me I look
it's on the podcast.
I got lip injections for our audio medium.
Tune into the YouTube page.
To see my plump lips.
Oh!
Let's go.
Marina got a second job.
Marina comes down to show us an empty pizza
Thank you
box.
for the tip.
Thank you.
Oh,
we made a penis in the audio.
Huh?
Does anybody want cherry Pepsi?
No thanks.
I'm okay.
Thank you though.
Thank you.
We got pizza. We got movies. We got boys.
We have lips.
Lippin'.
Sexy lips.
Good, the bad, and the movie.
1059 Sexy Lips.
We got a movie.
We watched Birdemic 3. Sea Eagle.
Was you
From
popping?
2022.
Oh, wait.
Tune back into episode whatever and episode whatever.
39 and 89.
81.
26 and
Around there.
90 something.
Listen to
73.
Listen to them.
Yeah.
Please.
People. There's gems in them all.
Yeah, go back. Listen to Mel. Listen to
Listen to Mel. Listen to Wicker Man.
John Wick. Wicker Man.
Hey, wait.
That's
John
what I meant.
Wicker
Yeah,
Man.
thank you.
Yeah.
I got fucked up.
Listen to Lyle Crocodile.
Do it.
Do it.
No. Well,
No,
yeah.
that episode's actually amazing.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Bad person.
Person.
Shawn Mendes.
Oh, okay. But we watched Birdemic 3 Seagull from 2022. We're just drinking random crap in my mini fridge. I've got Cayman Jacks because Jack is
He
came in my ass. Is what I said.
That's what you said. It
you,
wasn't us.
You got fish-ons and cold smokes.
He just did one.
Fish off.
Fuck off, fish-on. You not crazy about it?
Maybe I was just tasting my own fingers.
Lucas
tasted
is
that blister.
simultaneously running his tribal PIR
Yeah.
certification stuff.
Listening intently.
So nothing
Yeah.
new. Let's get into it. Actually, that one is new. Tell us about fish-on.
Come on.
It's the fish.
Seth? You know, he's drinking it instead. I'll tell you about it. It's a Hefeweizen Gold Amber Ale of the East region. It's got a salty aftertaste, and it really sort of digs into the Huckleberry Juniper vibes.
It does actually taste like a beer when you're. Have you ever had a beer when you're fishing? You know, you just get like a Bud Light or something.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like you're by a river.
Nice.
Wait, it's not a good tasting beer though, but it nails it.
River.
It's not as good as BAM
Mm-mm.
beverages.
Wider than a bam.
No, of course not.
BAM.
Well, that's what we got.
This is
So,
bad. This tastes like a trout.
and you hate fish.
Rainbow. I don't like fish.
So our director today is James Nguyen. He's done films such as Julie and Jack, Replica,
Ooh, that's new.
Birdemic 1 through 3.
This slime bowl rama.
No, that's David Dakota. The sorority babes in the slime bowl-orama.
That's right.
The Man with the Wooden Face,
That's Seth.
That's me.
Climate Fix,
Cause he lacks empathy.
and 2 upcoming ones. We've got one called Sea Rising, and in all caps,
Do it.
Birdemic 4,
Oh man.
Garden of Paradise.
Wow. They got there.
Why?
Because he loves it. These are his passion projects. He needs to spread the awareness
He has passion.
and projects.
He combines them together.
Meet me
Sometimes
in the projects.
for beautiful things.
He has an infection.
Writer James Nguyen, normal stuff. But he did not cast and cinematog and music
What?
this one.
Atui.
A Tui.
Atur.
Yeah.
But then you've got a cast of not also normal people, really. There are a couple, but you got Ryan Lord
Woo!
Main guy.
from
Yeah.
Lord and Miller.
No.
No.
The law firm.
No, the director producers. Ryan Lord, Julia Colbert, Mark Denola, and it's actually spelled that way. Look at this.
Yeah. Means he's from New Orleans.
Cause Nola.
Yeah.
Alan, put the facts in the bag.
Yeah. We didn't recognize him.
No, dude, this man is jacked and handsome.
He's so
He's got a
handsome.
beard now. He's actually a better actor too. Seth is like looking at this pizza like, huh?
Not for you.
I'm trying to make sure my voice picks up.
Huh?
Is that for me?
He's wearing a Rose Bowl hat.
I'm wearing a Rose Bowl hat.
Uh,
Go Sunstones.
Other actors: Victoria Brandart,
Yeah.
Damian Carter,
Plentiful role for him. It's our guy. We know him.
Yep.
Seth.
We all know him.
Chris Dale, and Robert Finch.
Woo!
Yeah.
The plot today: a flock of seagulls attacks the coastal town of Santa Cruz, California. Why did the birds attack? Who will survive?
Taglines.
No, not yet.
Why did the birds attacked?
Okay,
That's right.
a classic history cats
Marketing.
fact marketing ploy.
Technique, Yeah.
It
Why
worked.
did the birds and seagulls attacked?
We know now.
We do know. And then some history. Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle is a 2022 American romantic thriller horror film. It is the sequel to Nguyen's 2010 film,
Yeah.
Birdemic Shock and Terror, and 2013's Birdemic 2 The Resurrection.
Big
So this
gap.
9 layers, yeah. 9 years later, this film, as with its predecessors, has been considered one of the worst films of all time, and features mainly self-referential humor about the reception of the previous films. This film made its debut at the 2022 edition of Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas. The annual festival focuses on films such as horror, sci-fi, fantasy, action, Asian, and cult.
That's fantastic.
Wait, Asian's the genre?
Yeah. The festival fills 8 screens for 8 days and hosts many writers, directors, and actors, either well-established or unknown. The festival has become a launch pad for genre films where critical acclaim at the fest can lead to big box office returns. Although it was rumored to be a trilogy, a 4th film is in the works of being written by Nguyen.
Of course. You have so many kids, you think you're done. Then you want another little one. Little
Yeah.
horror one.
That's why my dad got a vasectomy,
Poor
because
baby.
he had 2 kids, and my mom's like, we just need to try for one more, but twins run in the family. He's like, Now I'm gonna have 4.
And your
Because
mom,
I was thought to be twins.
and your mom wanted a Down syndrome baby,
Mm-hmm.
pretty intensely.
Yeah.
And twins.
And they nailed it with Carter.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
That's my brother, you bitch.
Yeah, my dad got a vasectomy, and then we had my 9th sibling shortly after. Didn't take, yeah. His balls didn't adjust properly.
Let's see. Carter was a birth control baby.
What does that mean? He was on birth control for the first 9 months?
She was on birth control and he was still conceived.
Maybe she did it wrong.
And I was the baby after the miscarriage. And they said, hey, don't even try for 3 months. And then like 3 weeks later, they're like,
There he is.
I went to Montessori.
and that's how you were born.
They didn't have problems there.
They didn't. Not a single one.
No, it's incredible.
Yeah.
All they had was problem solving.
Oh,
We had a
shit.
committee even.
But how do you solve problems if there are no problems to solve?
Others, charity.
You're philanthropist.
We solved others'
The
problems.
traveling Montessori.
the first grade
The
philanthropist.
finance team, yes.
Welcome back to Montessori Jackass. We're going to urban neighborhoods and handing out sandwiches.
Yeah, we
I'm
did a lot of
Margera.
I'm Johnny Knoxville.
What do they name people in Montessori? Like Leaf? No, that's like hippies.
There's Leaf. Yeah, there's some Leafs there.
Yeah.
We would go to like other schools and like do like a soup kitchen type deal to feed the other schools.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
like your type of guys' schools.
So it wasn't even a bit I was doing.
like
no,
your
no.
guys'
Recanting.
type of
Like the
schools.
Montessori schools come in and do the soup kitchen for you.
That's sweet.
Well, it's budget time. Oh, Lucas. It's history time.
Oh!
Of course.
Have our guest read the history.
The history is coming. The history is coming. Na, 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 na.
The history is coming.
The history is coming. The history is coming. Na, 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 na. Paul Revere.
Yeah.
The history is coming. The history is coming. Na, 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 na.
You guys in cahoots or something?
That's our new thing.
That's our new song.
Oh, did you do it last week when I was gone?
No,
Yeah.
we've been doing it for years.
I don't
You
like
don't
this
listen to the
gaslighting.
podcast.
I can't tell if you jumped into this immediately or if this is like you planned this ahead of time. I'm getting paranoid.
No, the history is coming. It is indeed coming, Seth.
It took me about 12 seconds to get paranoid.
Na, 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 na.
There it is. This is claws.
Somebody beat him up. No, it is budget time though.
Somebody beat him off.
The budget is coming. The budget is coming.
Where's the history?
Yeah, what the hell?
I already said the history.
Oh.
That's why I said, oh no, Lucas.
Mm.
What was the history?
The
All the
history-
things I said
the
about
history is
Asian,
left.
remember?
Yeah, that's not history. You just said it's an Asian movie.
No, I
The
talked
history
about
left.
Birdemic and where it was debuted and premiered at the festival and the history of that festival and how there's a 4th one coming around and all that shit.
I don't think I heard any
The
of
history is left.
You never listen to me.
that. What?
You're never around anymore. You abandoned me.
All right, let's go.
The
to
budget is coming. The budget
budgets.
is coming.
If I remember right, the first one cost around 20,000. The second one cost around
It's like 100, I think.
200 or 300, I think.
Yeah.
This one cost $600,000. Is Lucas's guess?
Ooh. That's tough. I'm gonna say 400,000. Slow motion style.
That's the lip injection speaking.
Oh,
The winner today is Seth.
Oh.
boo!
It is 150,000.
Ooh, scaled it back.
It originally had a $100,000 budget, but in post-production they realized they needed an additional 50,000 to complete the animation, the sound design, and buy the music licenses. They started actually an Indiegogo fundraiser to raise the remainder of $50,000. 13 people ended up donating to the fundraiser for a total of $640.
I would have donated if I knew.
So where did the rest of that 50K come from?
So-
A rich dentist, maybe.
Rich dentists.
the Montessori philanthropy, duh.
That's right.
There we
We'll animate your movie.
We could have came to our investing club.
The Montessori is coming.
We
The
got
Montessori.
50K we've been saving for a rainy day. We got enough shorting the house
Yeah, it's like
market.
one year's tuition.
At Montessori? How much do you pay to go to those schools?
A lot, yeah.
A lot. Wow.
How much money you pay?
Bit stacks.
A lot.
I pay Stags.
It's
And I don't have an opening weekend
I
or
make-
US and Canada.
I make quite bank, actually.
But I do have a worldwide. Seth?
Huh? For how much the movie made?
Worldwide. This is the only one I have.
Did Vietnam like this movie?
Mm.
I'm gonna say $50,000.
I'm gonna say $30,000.
Good guess. It's probably 29,000 actually.
You can't change. The winner today is Lukas.
Kill myself.
It's $29,724.
That was damn close.
No, you're not. I mean, one of you is so close because it's so minuscule in that point. It's $758.
Oh,
Huh. That can't be right.
it's not. Brandon's wrong.
Brandon's lying.
We're right. We
Woo!
win. We tie.
It was right between 30 and 50,000.
Yes, and we're handsome.
It's the easiest. Between 30 and 50,000? You carry the 8.
Which is funny, because in my head I was trying to do the math for 29,704 and 50, and I was like, what the fuck? What's in between those? 39. I'm not gonna do the math. Moving on. Movie on.
So, $150,000 budget, $640 donated for a fundraiser, $758 made worldwide. That's a winnie.
That's not a win. Directed by a win.
Ooh.
Oh shit, that's actually good.
A Nwinny.
A winnie. A winnie.
A ninny.
A moopy. So it's
We're good
tagline
this
times.
episode.
Seth.
Shit. Wait, don't we always have the guest read these?
He's not a guest, he's a co-host, but he is here in person.
He's a guest in your home.
Tagline. Why did the birds attack? Who will survive?
It's just part of the plot.
Yeah, but that's kind of what taglines do.
No, I mean, that's literally part of the plot on IMDb. Whoa.
What the fuck have you done?
Why did the birds
That's pretty
attack?
much
Who
right.
will survive?
Oh yeah, they just ripped it from the headline.
Like a band-aid.
I'm
Taglines
all
of
out
our own?
options like a crip on the red line.
That's a good one.
That's an open mic Eagle bar. Not that you would know or
Good
care
one.
about me ever.
Good
Like a
one.
rip on a tagline.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So taglines of our own.
What about like
Charlie Sheen voice, and he says, "Nwinning.
Yeah.
I drink sea eagle's blood.
I'm winning.
I'm a warlock."
Sea Eagle. The Sea Eagles have won the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or they lost it by technicality.
I wish.
They
what
did.
about Champions of
More
Norath
often.
Sea Eagle?
I just wish they lost the Super Bowl more often. So they still make it, but they just lose every year. Is that more painful than being a Vikings fan?
It would be.
Do you think?
Yes.
I'm curious.
You'd block us, though.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Like to get so it's like Tantalus, right? Or Sisyphus. You know, they're
It's
pretty much the same guy.
Talisman.
No.
Fran Tarkenton.
Tantalus and Sisyphus are the same guy.
Roman versus Greek, maybe.
No, they're part of the same trifecta of
And-
like guys. Like
Where did you
Prometheus-
learn about Greek?
Prometheus
And
is
Hornus.
eating livers. No, he's getting his liver ate and his pussy smashed. Sisyphus, everybody knows.
Is getting his pussy smashed in his
And
liver.
rolling a
ate.
boulder up a hill. And Tantalus is like on an island where the water, if he reaches for it, it's just out of reach to drink, and the apple like goes away when he tries to eat it. So that everything's just out of reach for him. But that's basically Sisyphus too. Like he's never
Doing
satisfied.
nothing.
Tell me when you learned about Greek mythology.
Uranus. Like 4th grade, I think.
Tell me about Uranus.
Oh yeah, you want me to do the story from last night?
Sure.
Yeah, we did a little presentation for the parents, like a Christmas pageant when you do those, and we had to like, I think they just put bed sheets on us for togas.
Yeah.
And we all had our own like titans that we were. Maybe it was yeah, we were titans I think, because Uranus is a titan, isn't he? He's not a
Yeah,
god.
he's a god.
I thought he was a titan.
He's Greek.
Yeah,
He's Roman.
He's Roman.
Roman god.
Roman.
Yeah.
But they still have the titans before that, both of them. And
Yes.
yeah.
Well, you got to remember the Titans, duh.
God damn it. Yeah, I was Uranus, and I was afraid to say, walk out into the room full of parents, be like, I'm Uranus. But I did. I did it anyway. And
And he
nailed it.
nailed it.
Yeah, because my crush was next to me, so I was too nervous to be worried about what my mom thought about my anus.
You did stretch up.
Shout
Who
out
was
Ashley
that?
Pollian.
Ashley Pine,
Ashley
yeah.
Pollian. We
She's
did.
still 5'2" to this day.
She's probably 4'11".
No, maybe. maybe.
We did
Wait,
Henry
you
the
said
Fourth
no and
Part
maybe.
2.
What's that?
We did Henry the Fourth Part 2 when I was in 2nd grade.
That's almost as cool
It was
as
way
me
cooler.
being Uranus.
I was Falstaff.
Ooh.
We didn't do that one.
Was he the
The drunken advisor? Yes, he was.
I was gonna say proverbial jester, so close
He
enough.
kind of is, yeah.
We did one where it was animals that were colorful and animals that were black and white, and was an allegory on racism.
I'm colorful.
And I was the crow. I was one of the racist ones. Like, "Rah, we don't want these
Yeah.
colors in
When you
here."
fell too deep into the method act.
Yeah. Brad, that's not an N-word, Fountain.
Yeah, that's what he does.
That's for us. That's great. You're one of the crows from Dumbo. Nice.
Yeah.
Did we come up with taglines?
No, barely.
I did.
What about?
Third time's a eagle,
Nice.
a lady,
The eagle.
Yeah.
an eagle lady.
How about birds flapping my dick off? Probably.
The Eagles take it to the limit.
The eagle has landed.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's actually really good.
That's the one. That's the winner. Yeah.
Perfect.
Just having fun with the audio right now.
And
Ice
it's
cream so
fact
good.
time.
Ice cream
Yeah.
Yodi gang.
What do we historically do? We put the facts.
Put
in
the
bag.
facts in the bag. This is a holdup. Well,
Put the
He's
facts
back.
in the bag 3. Even though there was no 2.
Put the facts in the bag, or I'll kill you this time.
Yeah, that's good.
Bitch, I'm back. I'm robbing the same store again. Facts.
How about Ryan, Lord of the Flies?
Ooh.
oh, that's actually pretty good. I was wondering. I was like, why
It's
are you?
not pretty good.
I was like,
Ryan,
why are you saying?
Lord of the Flies?
Oh!
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Lord of the Fly like an eagle.
Oh!
Nice.
That song by
Steve Miller Band? No.
is it?
Steve Miller Band.
I thought it was like Lenny Kravitz.
Fly like an eagle. I think it's the Eagles.
It's the Eagles. They sing 7 Bridges Down Under. Birds
I'll figure it out.
in the southern half moon bay.
Southern
gonna be,
hemisphere.
Like one
I think
person
we've done this
listening
one before.
that knows this song.
Yeah,
and
Steve
the
Miller.
reference. It is Steve Miller? Just him?
Yeah.
He left the band.
Fly Away, yeah. Fly Away is Lenny Kravitz's flying theme.
Mm.
Yeah. He also did American Woman, which is a cover by a Canadian
The
band.
Guess Who.
Huh?
The Who.
Guess Who.
Is that what their band was?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
American.
I've been learning
Which
about
I think is another famous singer is in the Guess Who.
Hard to Handle is a cover too. I didn't know that. I learned recently. It's
What are you guys talking about right now? Just
hey, little
bands
thing,
and-
let me light your chemicals, and mama, I'm sure I'll be handing them.
Mr. Downs.
Yeah, it's a cover from like the 50s. It's
Chicken to China to Chinese chicken.
no, it's like Bill Withers or Otis Redding, I want to say.
Really, one of those two did that?
Yeah,
A little guy named Randy Bachman did the other one. Did the Guess
Bach,
Who.
wow.
Founded the Guess Who.
he
Holy
founded
shit,
the Guess
Bach.
Who.
Yeah, no, Bachman turned.
Oh my god!
It is Otis Redding. Yeah, Hard to Handle.
Wow.
Originally by him. Yeah, everything
So-
we've done has been stolen. Sucks.
So, Ryan, Lord of the Flies, facts.
Fly like an eagle.
Oh, the
Ryan-
Fly Awakening.
Ryan, Lord of the Fly, like an eagle, facts.
No facts.
What?
Drop
It
the
doesn't
facts,
matter.
It's cleaner.
You
Well,
guys
do
are
it
so
now.
Stupid for letting me do this.
Do it now. Fact number 1.
Give me too much power.
Patsy Van Ettinger, who appeared in the first 2 films, why are you
Dumbass.
laughing at that?
Bad name.
Patsy.
Yeah.
Was scheduled to appear in this, but
This movie
passed
was
away
dedicated to her.
Oh.
before her scenes could be completed.
Oh shit, she's that old bitch, isn't she?
She's a linebacker mom?
She's
The linebacker
Alan
mom.
Bag's mom.
Whitney Moore's mom. So I don't know what they
Right.
were going to do bringing her back, but
I don't know, man.
bringing her Alan
Whitney
back.
Whitney Moore was too sad to come back too, because her fake mom died.
her TV mom.
Her TV. Yeah.
You know, I was surprised that Tippi Hedren was not credited in this.
She wasn't?
No.
I couldn't lean on her anymore.
Or Tippi Hedren
when she's
vagina.
not strong.
Should be your friend. She'll
Why
be your
did I-
friend.
Why did I say Tippi Hedren vagina that once?
Folks, listen back to the old episode and email Brandon about. Do we have an email?
Yeah.
People can contact us. We should shout that out more often. I want to read some unhinged shit from like.
But we
different
also
countries.
tell people sometimes to leave a voice message on Anchor.
Yeah, but that's more difficult than I couldn't figure out how to do that for the longest time.
Or just DM me on Facebook or our Instagram social media pages.
I want somebody to contact me.
Just contact Seth.
Yeah, I'll give my phone number out. Like
I got
Robert.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
One second.
Dead air, Brandon.
That ass.
Dead ass. Dead ass? We got some dead air right
I had
now.
to wait a second because his name was under dumbass in my phone. It's 1406
There we go.
696. No, I'm done.
Oh,
697-7128.
so close.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I thought you knew it.
Don't do it.
No, I don't memorize phone
You're
numbers like that.
unhinged people. You need hinge in your life.
I wonder
Yeah,
if Robert's
I have
had
hinge.
anybody contact him about that truck.
I doubt it.
Some gash. What's up?
Hey, what are we doing?
Next fact.
Oh, podcast.
Alan Begg, Damian Carter, and Eric Schwartz are the only actors to appear in all three Birdemic movies.
Woo!
Who is Eric Schwartz?
He's, fuck.
He's Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones wasn't even in this.
He wasn't
though.
in this.
The doctor at the end?
No, that was a different guy. Unless he also had a glow up like Alan Begg did. He's just ripped and handsome. But that guy sucked. He was so ugly in the first
Yeah,
two.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not notable.
Yeah. Next.
Idiots.
In the house, I put this down here because I thought it was going to be like subliminal, but it's very obvious now. In the house that Evan considers buying, James Nguyen made sure all the artwork inside related to climate change in some way. Of fucking course it did. They talked about it for 5 minutes.
Each individual painting, you're right.
Do you recognize him?
No.
He looks
Is
like
this
me
Eric
a
Schwartz?
couple months ago.
No, it's not with an H
Oh. Who was the guy that Eric
or CH.
Luke was like, this guy looks weird, I don't like
Just
him. And it just looked like
Schwartz.
me because he was tall and bald and had glasses.
Oh, what was that?
Moby.
Moby does look like him.
Yeah, it was some guy that like worked on a movie we were doing a few weeks ago.
I don't know what the Papusa King?
Dude shits on comedian. Angry face. I don't know.
Papusa King.
I'll find him.
I mean, I don't think anyone from this movie is famous or has their picture ever taken.
Tippy Hedren.
Besides Tippy Hedren Vagina.
Well, this is him, but it's got no pictures. You're right.
Okay. Well, next. Severin Films.
He's the CEO. He's
Hmm.
Mr. Green.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who he is in the other.
He must have been one of the
He's
businessmen.
the CEO in all of them.
Yeah.
He's the
Classic.
CEO. Bill
Businessman.
Stone, the CEO, and then E CEO.
Next one. Severin Films stepped in and put up the financing for the film without even seeing the script.
Those heroes. They've done shit like that before, Seven Films. I
Because
feel
they're
like.
heroes.
Because they're heroes.
That's what heroes do.
Let me be a
Ultimate? Penultimate? Pre-penultimate?
Penultimate.
Pre-pro anti.
Other notable films that had debuted at that Fantastic Fest in 2022
Good clue. Good trivia.
include Smile.
Clue.
Ooh.
Do you remember Smile?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah.
You smile, you dial.
That's
Nice.
exactly right. Smile,
Lucas.
smile, crocodile.
The Banshees of Inisherin.
Wow, that's crazy.
The same production?
No, this premiered at the Fantastic Fest.
Oh, with these movies.
Yeah, with Birdemic 3.
That's awesome.
Smile, The Banshees of Inisherin, Decision to Leave,
Wow.
The Menu,
Okay.
and The
Oh.
Triangle of Sadness.
I want to watch all these.
So I think these were all screened there, and this is where this was debuted at then?
Yeah.
Wait, is
Okay.
Smile a horror film?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
thought that came out way before all this, like years ago.
No, it came out last year.
That came out in 2022, Seth.
No, I'm like, I remember specifically. Maybe it's just
I think
a,
you're thinking
a
of Happy
different
Death
movie.
Day?
No.
I think you're thinking of Happy Feet.
Yeah.
You love Happy Feet.
I do love Happy Feet.
Do you love Happy Feet or Geckos more?
Geckos.
Mm.
Pretty easily.
Oh, really?
Handily.
Hand jobbily. And my last one is that this ranks on IMDb's bottom 100.
No.
Woo!
Because I don't have a lot of guessing games, where do you think this ranks?
Brandon's line.
13.
38.
The winner today is Seth.
Woo!
Number 9.
Fucking cock.
Number 15.
Sucking. Bitch. Alright.
Fucking cocksucking bitch. Here
Shit.
we go. The other ones we've done so far include number 4, Bigfoot versus DB Cooper.
Good movie.
Bad movie. Bag movie.
Nice. Number 5, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas.
Good
Bad
movie.
movie. No. Retracted.
Retracted.
Number
You did it.
6, Birdemic 2, The Resurrection.
Good movie.
Back up in your ass.
Number 9, this.
Good movie. Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Number 12, Birdemic Shock and Terror.
Everybody knows what
Good
you're gonna
movie.
say about this.
So,
fucking movie.
of the top 5 or bottom 5, 3 of them are the Birdemics. Number 16, The Hottie and the Naughty.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Number 22, A Talking Cat.
Good movie.
Number 23, The Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yeah, bad. It hurts. We're honest around here. It hurts.
About some things. Number 28,
No, everything.
Bobbleheads the Movie.
Pretty,
I lie all the time.
pretty bad movie.
I've lied every episode.
I can't lie or else I die.
That's true. That's Montessori rules.
That's Montessori rules.
Number 41, Santa with Muscles.
Great movie.
Not just good, like.
American classic.
Number 46, The Skateboard Kid.
That was pretty alright.
Bad.
That was alright.
Number 47, Space Chimps 2, Zartog Strikes Back.
That was dog shit.
Good movie.
No.
The dog
Yeah.
shit movie. Monkey shit movie. Number 48, Cats.
Probably bad. I don't
Haven't
know.
seen it. Bad on our show's recommendation.
Number 51, Gooby.
Gooby rocks.
Bad. It wasn't that bad.
He
I don't
rocks.
have fond memories of it, but it wasn't that
He
bad.
kicks ass.
Yeah.
Number
He throws hot dogs at a kid.
I'm so sorry that you're being bullied, but check this out.
Yeah. Hey, what's that over there?
Number 52, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah, bad.
Very bad.
Number
Worse than Gooby.
Number 82, Mac and Me.
Good movie. Has it all.
It does have it all. An alien with a gun.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's
That's
a metaphor.
That's it's a metaphor for
What other movie has that?
the space race.
Number 93, Dragon Wars.
Bad.
Swinging. Huh? It's like buying groceries.
Strongest creature
The
alive.
thing is we laugh at these things every time we bring it up.
Dude, I can't help it, man. It's so funny.
He won't hurt anyone. Oh!
Alien
No,
doesn't
he
understand
can't
what
hurt anybody.
he doesn't understand what guns are. Doesn't understand like human society. But he's gone to a grocery store, bought groceries, and is taking them back to a car. Like he understands that, but not anything else.
He's also 8 feet tall, can bend iron, and is wielding a gun.
The government's after him.
I fucking love him.
He's our hero.
Number
It's so
93,
funny.
Dragon Wars.
Bad movie. Seth agrees.
I agree.
Number
That was my
94,
lip injections. getting
Leprechaun
away.
4, In Space.
That was growing on me
I
a
said
little
that was
bit.
pretty bad.
I think it's bad, but it was fun to
Debut,
watch. Yeah. And I do as a
Your debut as a permanent member.
permanent guest.
And number 95, The Room.
Pretty bad.
Bad movie.
Didn't watch.
Once again, the next stop are The Adventures of Food Boy High School Superhero. Bad movie. The Wicker
Honorable
Man.
mentions.
Yeah. The Wicker Man.
Good movie.
Mel.
Good movie.
Lamageddon.
American Clown. You need to watch it. I actually don't care if you do or not. I changed my mind.
You need to watch.
No, I mean, like, I would love to recommend your movies, but that's not the one.
And The Cat in the
Just
Hat.
watch Frank again.
Oh, I like Frank.
Yeah, do that instead of Lana.
Cat in the Hat's dog shit. For a lot of
That's
reasons.
awesome. I love Cat in the Hat.
Movies.
Movies. So that's going to end our
Movies.
Ryan, Lord of the Fly Like an Eagle. Cut the facts, it's cleaner.
Yeah.
So we can get into the movies. The movies are coming. The movies are coming. Na, 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 na.
What is this?
The movies are coming. The movies are coming.
No, don't do this to me.
It's obviously Paul Revere and the British.
I know it's Paul Revere, but you guys are like in cahoots. I don't know how you
And
guys.
Seth doesn't even know there's a band called Paul Revere and the Raiders.
I don't. Is that real?
Yeah.
You guys don't know about what's a cool band name? The fucking Pussycats.
Oh, I know about the Pussycats.
I know all about the Pussycats.
What about Margot and the Nuclear So-and-Sos?
No.
I don't know that one.
They have a song called Hello Vagina.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They're a
hello,
really good band,
Vagina.
actually. But that's a weird song.
Thanks
What
for the
about-
rec.
What about
Yeah.
Doug Stamper?
Doug Stamper's. I don't know who that is, but that's a great song.
He's
That's
a
the only
man.
open mic you know, huh?
Yeah.
Bummer.
He's a man.
man.
Nicole Kidman's not a man.
Nicole Kidman's a bird.
She's a critically acclaimed actress.
Critically acclaimed bird.
Bird? She's a bird
Your
actress.
bird, here's your Bosker.
What?
Your Bosker.
Everything's just starts with a B.
Welcome
It's an
to the-
Oscar with wings
Welcome
on
to
it.
the Academy Bookcords.
The Academy, right?
They were stealing valor from the Bloods right now.
Academy.
Academy.
She's in movies or TV shows such as, I was going to say Big Little Lies, but that's still just
Big Little
Big
Birds.
Little Buys. Big Little Birds.
She's in Big Little Birds.
She was in Biddle Hours.
Yeah.
Little Bowers.
She was in Birdrassic Park, I think.
She was.
She was. She was the pterodactyls.
She was the pterodactyls.
Because she's a bird.
Yeah. She was in.
She was in Eagle Eye.
Yeah.
Playing the eagle.
She was a giant rat in a bar.
Shut the fuck
One more time.
Woo! Play the
line,
hits.
friends.
Play your hits. Talk about B. Arthur again.
B. Arthur and Bacole Bidman back at it.
Sacks at the time.
That's
B. Sacks,
That's how I imagine everybody listening to the podcast. It's been 40 minutes. They're like, what is this shit? They're talking about a movie right now. Talk about B. Arthur and her girlfriend.
Oh, they're asking us to do that.
Yeah,
This isn't our infatuation.
They've
with
got headphones in class. They're supposed to be taking notes in like their big auditorium.
B. Arthur.
And they're screaming. It's quiet in the back. These fucking guys are talking about B. Arthur and her giant rat friend.
They normally do.
This is anthropology. You need to leave. No!
No, this is Krellman, you bitch.
The second grade English.
We have second graders listening to us.
Only.
Oh, yeah, almost exclusively.
Oh my god. Seth, you want to come over and just watch a Star Wars Christmas with me again?
I'm gonna have to be ready for it. I'm gonna need to do
I'm
it.
telling you now.
Yeah. I'm just saying that I need to have the day off after so that I can
Oh, okay.
have a rest day
Like the
after
Super
it.
Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Rice. Let's get into the movie.
Rice meow.
Oh shit. Who's
Okay, the movie. Notes.
I'm gonna go get an icy.
what? Fuck. Help!
From 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay.
See ya. Spinning Fish intro credits
What?
with a female lead singing. And the instant it came on, Luke was like, this is great. He loved it immediately.
I did too. I like the song a lot.
The song, they got some drone shot. They got a drone, so these driving shots were a lot better. And the song genuinely slapped. That was my next note. Like, I was
phenomenal.
I looked over at one point, and because I was bobbing my head, and I look over, and both you and Lukas are just bobbing your head too.
I was loving it.
And the Spinning Fish intro credits weren't bad either. We're like, what is this? It's mesmerizing. I felt like I was hypnotized.
Hypnotized.
So you singing that to Vindicated?
Shout out.
Who?
I think the only person that's gotten the reference is Kelly, and probably your parents.
What is the reference?
Vindicated.
I know, but what is that?
It's a song.
By whom?
If you don't get it, then you have to ask.
Who is it by?
Dashboard Confessional.
Brandon?
Smashboard Recession.
You didn't have to go upstairs for that. There are 5 of them over there.
Oh.
You should have told them.
We have 5
Is Brandon being
7-Eleven.
wrong again?
We have 5 7-Eleven ices in my mini fridge.
Is Brandon being wrong again?
Yeah. He said he didn't know what Vindicated was.
Vindicated.
Yeah. Vindicated!
It's
Because
a song.
By whom?
Dashboard Confessional.
You fucking idiot.
I was not even in the room when he said
You
that. It's true.
motherfuckers! I hate you both.
We love
This
him.
I put also on
He's our
here
patron saint. Yeah.
as
Brandon?
the intro credits are rolling, edited by JC, not James Nguyen.
Just initials. Whoever that is.
Jesus Christ, duh.
JC Shazes.
Jennifer Connelly.
Maybe.
One of the 3: Jennifer Connelly, JC Shazes, or
Jennifer
Jesus
Coolidge.
Christ. No,
Can't be her. She's
Couldn't.
dead.
What? No, she's not. She's chilling. She's on
Calvin
Xanax somewhere.
Coolidge's daughter? Of course
No.
she's
the
dead.
President of the United
No,
States.
how does
Yeah,
she
that's
sound?
wrong.
Who does a Jennifer Coolidge impression here?
That's me.
Yeah, do it.
Sofia Vergara.
Damn you.
No, Jennifer Coolidge is always like
It's
this.
not Owen Wilson.
That's Helen Hunt.
I'm on Xanax.
Wow.
She always looks like that, though.
That she's on Xanax.
No.
Think about bobbleheads again. Earl, what are you doing in this house, Earl? He's like, I'm just trying to reconnect with my brother.
She does kind of have an Owen Wilson thing.
Yeah.
Earl was a great
I
character.
keep hearing Helen Hunt, but
You loved Earl.
Earl a good character, great villain.
Actually, Helen Hunt kind of does have that too. Mrs. Incredible.
Yeah, but it's like she's talking out the side of her mouth. Queen Miss Texas.
Let all the boys do this? I don't think
A
so.
little bit.
I don't think so.
Jennifer Coolidge? I can't do it.
Obama.
I'm doing an impression of a guy in a crowd yelling Obama.
I'm doing an impression of someone saying, Elaine.
Elaine.
It's putty.
It is funny.
I think the thing that stood out to me about the intro is that they got a drone. They bought a drone.
I already said that, Lucas.
Oh, was that gone?
Yeah.
Maybe.
But they looked a lot better. Also,
They bought a
cinematography
drone.
by T. Nguyen.
Maybe his son.
Tree Nguyen.
Maybe just
T-R-I.
another Vietnamese man.
Oh, was there? I thought it was T-I-Y. To it yourself.
It was T-R-I.
Tree Nguyen.
But maybe a relative. But like we said, it's the 25% of all Vietnamese people have the last name Nguyen. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's the 80s, baby.
Yeah, get him.
Seth, get him!
Seth, get him.
I'm chewing.
He's chewing
Go-
them.
He's chewing them.
I'm chewing on my
He's
lips.
chewing this argument up. Ready to shit it out. In a day or two.
Gonna do a poopy all over us.
OMG, he made a poopy.
So,
I didn't even win for that.
a guy is driving his Tesla down the road up to a boardwalk in California.
The winner was hissing
Yeah.
by me.
Yeah.
He gets out of his car and walks the pier as he stares at a girl pouring water from one water bottle into another identical water bottle.
Science.
I'm doing research, bitch.
Marine science.
Don't kick the thing.
I didn't.
It was the mic was moving.
That was Seth.
He says you have to commit if you're gonna kick it. Do it.
No, don't commit to kicking the table.
Don't half-ass kick my
But it's tense, Lucas. Hand me a piece of pizza and talk about how tense it was as he was walking up to her, because you were like really into the tension.
Yeah, it was tense. I think mainly because of the lack of music, straight out of the pretty gorgeous soundtrack leading up to it.
Yeah.
That intro song.
Yeah, but we do know it's a horror movie. We know in probably the next hour and a half, the birds are coming. No, we're moving on. And then, so the tension is wrapped up both in the genre, both in the filmmaking style of the movement, and in the lack of auditory accompaniment.
Just waves
through
crashing.
the movie.
Yeah, it was almost slightly, almost slightly muted. All the background sounds and everything that were on the pier.
Yeah, if you
Except for waves crashing.
Slightly muted still.
if you were listening, Seth did fall while sitting down on the couch.
No, I didn't fall. I kicked the fuck out of my thumb and it popped.
Oh, I thought you fell.
Like, I heard
Wait, you kicked the what?
I was picking my foot up and I kicked the fuck out of like the big knuckle on my
You
thumb,
fell.
and it popped and it didn't hurt or anything. I just screamed, and then I fell and then I screamed for
The
real.
idea of falling while sitting down
He did on the
is
couch.
so funny.
Do it constantly. How many times have I fallen in that chair in that room? Twice, maybe.
I mean, you usually just make it go down itself.
Yeah.
We don't have our normal lead character in the film.
No, this is Evan.
James Nguyen.
Evan, a freakishly skinny guy, pretty well dressed.
Yeah, but we talked about his hair. I did, because his hairline goes up like crazy.
Yeah, he seemed to have like a little bald spot in the back too. But
Yeah.
other than that, he's a pretty cool looking white guy.
Yeah. And so he approaches the girl. As he approaches her, all we hear is waves crashing, muted waves crashing. And the white balance changes as well. The sound sources change, like the good old movies we know and love.
He's an auteur.
This is Kim.
Kim, the marine biologist.
She's a marine biologist and is testing the water for its acidity levels.
For some reason, marine biologist is like the most sought after career for children, I think.
I used to want to be.
Marina wanted to be.
Yeah.
What about marina biologist?
That's why she wanted to be it.
That's dumb.
It's not.
Hey.
It's not why, but
Yeah, that's not why it's dumb.
no,
Tell us why your wife is dumb, Brandon.
I'm not.
Tell us why you think that.
I don't think that.
He thinks that.
Secret style.
Seagull style.
Ooh.
But he goes up to her. She's testing the acidity levels. The news. She says that the news is spreading fake news. that whales are not colliding with ships.
Those seals have cancer.
They all have cancer.
They do.
Every one of them.
Every single
Lucas
seal.
choked here.
I did. I was drinking some coffee. She just pointed at some seals, said they all have cancer. Made the guy feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel like he was shaming him, and I did swallow it
Yeah.
on the wrong pipe.
He's like, why are you pouring water back and forth in cups? She's like, those seals have cancer.
Thank you.
Don't talk to me. And then they got married.
They went on a beautiful date.
They did.
They agreed at this point to go on the date.
Did we take the
Well-
line about the acidic food?
Yes.
Nah.
Did they agree? It didn't seem like she agreed initially.
I think so.
She did.
The whales are dying of cancer. The sea lions are dying of cancer. It's
Love is
all
in the air.
it's all fake news. Things aren't, there's not ship collisions, but they didn't.
Bro, is it hot in here or is that just global warming?
Yeah. And they did not want to redo Evan's lines. Like, he messed them up so many times. He's like, don't
Yeah.
you think that the climate change got to us? And you're like, really?
He
Evan?
said the wrong word constantly. All instead
Change
of
climate.
R. Yeah.
It was the lip injections.
Climate change.
Quinn.
So,
But where's Rod?
not here. He's not a main guy.
Just keep asking until he shows up.
Evan asked him out because they're both scientists, obviously. They can help each other out. She's the marine biologist. He is a gerontologist, trying to lengthen the lives of old people.
And their penises.
Stop the aging process
Yeah.
And stop global warming.
and keep the penis going.
Yeah, stop the aging process, but continue the penis process.
Just think if your penis was just ears instead, they would just keep growing.
Would you get lengthening surgery, Brandon?
Sure.
If it was like risk-free
And $1.
and like $1, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Good hypothetical, huh? What if it was $1 to make your dick longer and there were no repercussions?
I wouldn't do it because you can't stretch out a stress limo even more.
Nice. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Because yours is like 1,000,000 feet, right? Or was it 1,000,001 and 12? That's what it was for my mom.
It grew.
Yeah.
It grew this past year. We had a birthday.
She started listening.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out.
Cecilia, shout out. So, they're going to go on this little date.
Woo.
But before that, he has to go home because she talked all about climate change and watch a documentary about climate change. This just seemed like Planet Earth.
Yeah. Knock off David
It was a
Attenborough.
long scene.
Yeah.
He's been watching this documentary for so long. The bulk of this movie so far had been us watching the different movie that he was watching.
Yeah.
And they reused two shots. A panning shot from behind his head through the living room. I guess it wasn't reused because the movie was at a different spot.
Well, they probably just chroma keyed the movie in. Like, he wasn't actually watching anything. He's just staring at a TV.
The other one was a Dutch angle close up of his face as he went, ah.
It really moved him.
Yeah. Invokes 12 monkeys in a way.
Have you seen 12 Monkeys?
No.
No.
But I know they have a famous Dutch angle in it.
I can't remember the
I haven't
Dutch
seen
angle,
it.
but 12
it's like
Monkeys
when he
was
first
wild.
meets Brad Pitt, and it's to show metaphorically the insanity that
That he's
he's
a
become
monkey.
a part of. Yeah. It's to show who's a monkey and who's a person.
That's what the Dutch angle was invented for, was to
The
show
monk
who are
angle.
monkeys. That's to show who are monks.
So-
Yeah.
It's a narrative device.
Yeah.
So
So anyway.
So he watches this for forever, and then Evan and Kim are on their date. He's so into global warming now. I remember they sat down at this table, and you're like, this is clearly not a sit-down type of restaurant. Like,
There's a picnic table on the beach.
Yeah.
you gotta order at the hut and then bring it to you.
To be fair, they didn't eat any food, so they knew. I
And wine
guess.
did it.
They had silverware.
For what? The wine?
I guess so.
Sometimes you gotta mix it up.
If it has too many legs, you need silverware to scoop it
You
up.
have to stir it, all the sediments.
And he's so into global warming, but then he just starts spewing the 9 mechanisms of aging at her and his new supplement brand that he's trying to get kicked off.
Shit was so annoying.
Did he already make his $10 million deal?
No.
Yeah, no.
Whoa, spoilers. His grandma had Alzheimer's, so he
This
wanted
whole thing is a spoiler.
his grandma had Alzheimer's, so he wanted to study aging so people over 70 can live happily. That's your old person voice.
Should they though?
Should they live longer?
Yeah.
I thought
think
you were
that'd
gonna
be-
say happily.
Or that. I think
Yeah.
it would be devastating if they did live a lot longer.
Should they be?
Our world
happy?
population would be out of control.
No kidding. And our infrastructure,
Yeah.
our social security.
We'd need a retirement home for retirement homes.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
You-
build that?
You graduated to the ultra deluxe retirement home for the 400-year-olds.
It's just a Super 8 motel.
They're gonna have to raise the retirement age to like 80 years old.
It's just a pit of spikes.
You've graduated, Bush.
Yeah,
Splat.
that's what they look like. Oh no, I'm dying or whatever.
You're morbing.
Yeah,
And so
that's how I want to go. Pit of spikes.
Also, they both love the film Vertigo.
Same.
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 Hitchcock is a pretty fantastic director, and Nguyen takes his penis, his thoughts from him, his legacy. I
I
find a
would-
lot of directors are like really obsessed with Hitchcock.
Oh, of course.
Like he's like the most. The director's like, oh my god, I have to worship him. I have to be like him. Soderbergh is like that,
Yeah.
and Park Chan-wook is like that.
Who's the other guy from that era that was the other guy that people worship, or is it just Hitchcock I'm thinking of?
There's a couple. John Huston.
It's not who I'm thinking of.
Hmm.
I might just be making it up.
Orson Welles.
That's the other one. Yeah.
I worship him.
Is he the guy that's has like really fun interviews? Like he has some
Yeah.
crazy worldviews.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah.
Big giant fat dick.
Huge.
But they both love it, and I love that anytime he talked about it, he was like, you know, I visited that spot where they filmed it. It's the exact same way as it appeared in 1958, the film Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock.
59.
It just looked like he was looking at a cue card the whole time.
Yeah, not looking at Kim. Is that her name?
Could have been.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he is going to take Kim to San Juan Bautista to see what's his name? Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
To see the only thing that has changed in the area where Vertigo was filmed.
But he's not gonna spoil it.
No. But as they're walking
forgot
out,
what it is.
they run across a ton of protesters on the boardwalk.
A family of protesters.
6 of them.
Yeah.
A little girl protecting her future.
Yep. The guy that has a sign that just says climate emergency in red.
Of
It has to be in red.
Classic guy.
And, they protest for about 2 minutes, and then Evan and Kim, they walk onto the
Protesting
beach
to nobody.
and talk to a guy that is painting the movie poster.
Movie. Excuse me.
He is inspired by Van Gogh and Dr. Jones. He must paint the sea eagles before they are gone and while the sky is blue.
It's classic Birdemic fashion where they just meet people by bumping into them on their
On a
walks.
beach, yeah.
It's no big cities ever like that either. Like if you just start a conversation with somebody, they're like, "Oh, this is what I do for a living, and here's my wife and children. These are their social
Yeah.
security numbers." They'd be like, "Get the fuck out of
You're a
here!
fucking freak.
I'm enjoying a family day with my beach friends." I mixed up the words in there, but everybody gets it.
What the fuck? Why would you do that?
You told him to commit to kicking.
I didn't.
You
You
did say
did, and I
commit.
said, do not do that.
You
You
said to
asshole.
commit.
You said,
Now-
do that.
Now
and we all,
he did
we all
that,
laughed
and
because
I'm
you said
fucking
do
pissed because now I have to edit that.
You said do.
Shut up.
Those are correct sound, or ding.
Yeah. Ding, ding, that's right.
But he even
That's
referenced.
good. That's a good editing trick. Instead of editing, just use the noise as a
Ding.
bell telling us we're correct.
Oh, I got you. In-house editing.
Well,
I'll
he
take it.
he referenced Half Moon Bay
Autistic.
while telling them all about the fires and global warming and climate change and the golden eagles that were happening. But these are sea eagles from Vietnam, Southeast Asia, and Australia. Those 3 areas specifically.
Good areas.
Which, I mean, Vietnam is Southeast Asia.
Yeah, but also
Ding.
Vietnam.
Don't do that!
Kick the
Please!
table.
I'm begging you.
Begging.
Like, we're all on one, so I don't have to go through all this shit, but now I do have to go through that shit.
Please don't
Find
kick
it.
the table.
Yes,
baby.
please.
It's fun.
Yeah. I'm having a good time. I'm your
It's
guest.
fun for the audience.
Yeah.
You could barely finish a movie and make it through a recording with us.
That's fun.
Next. A shark in the water.
Oh yeah.
Ding.
No.
Correct.
A surfer comes out of the water very upset. Because global warming has caused sharks to come into the Santa Cruz waters because they're warmer now, and he can't surf much anymore. He almost got bit. Oh, one of you guys would have something to say, but
About what?
the surfer.
Let me kick the table. Maybe I'll have something to say.
Shut up! Don't
Yeah.
kick the table. So then,
Give me my freedoms back, Paul Revere.
so they're walking the beach. They bump into him, or they bump into painting guy. Then they bump into surfer. Then they bump into cool old man wearing a striped hoodie and a gold chain.
He was hip.
He's a realtor.
$1 million realtor specifically.
A hip realtor.
Evan's like, oh sweet, I want to buy $1 million home.
I think I distrusted every realtor I've ever met or have encountered
Yeah.
in real life. There's something about them.
Have you met a lot?
I've met a handful.
I know one that's 19, or no, he's gonna be 21.
Yeah.
But he's just like a kid, you know. He's just trying to make money and he's
Yeah.
super upfront about it. But I can't imagine how he talks to his clients, you know.
Yeah.
Like with me, he's straight up.
Find
He's
a
like,
home
I'm just trying to
for this
make money. Yeah. Do you like that?
My realtor for this house was good because it was my mom's boss. So
Sorry.
I hate her.
Your mom's boss? His
Yeah.
mom's boss?
Yeah. No, I like her. I just hate Bon Jovi.
That
We know
guy.
this. Bon Jovi sucks.
He's pretty bad.
Bon
Liv-
Jovi sucks.
living on a
Bon
prairie
Jovi
these
sucks.
nuts.
Yeah. And we all agree like this.
Sucking on
Brandon told me
penis.
privately how much he hates Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
I tell my mom he's overrated all
What?
the time.
What's his other songs? I'm fucking stupid. Is that his number 2? hit?
Runaway.
Yeah.
Shot through the heart.
Runaway, that song about stealing a 13-year-old girl from her home.
Is that?
Yeah, it's like she's underage and she's, ooh, she's my little runaway. And he's
Oh.
like the 25-year-old capturing
Psycho.
her. Yeah, she's an underage girl. He's like,
Dang.
that's the interpretation.
So you're
anyway.
saying, this is Seth saying, if you listen to Bon Jovi,
Yeah.
you belong in the dark prison?
Not so subliminally, yes, I will say that. Saying it straight
Literally,
up.
he's saying that literally.
Yeah.
I like it.
Ooh. Same with like I'm on fire. Hey little girl, is your daddy home?
yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Don't Stand So Close to Me by the Police.
Yeah. Don't
It's about-
stand. Don't
Yeah. A
stand.
teacher having an affair with a kid.
This girl is underage. Yeah. That's
I think
where that line
I think
comes from.
classic rock is cool, and we should do the things they tell us to do.
I think so too. I'm very susceptible to things that are in my ears. Ah!
Like an earwig.
Yeah. And
That was an earwig Brandon put in your ear.
yeah, he did just now. That's why I screamed.
Ugh.
It's telling me secrets. It's telling me to molest.
Got a wig on.
Earwig, yeah.
The magical earwig
Yeah.
that just tells people to molest.
Yeah. It's not magical, it's just an asshole.
I mean, he actually just sings classical rock songs in your ear, but in a way, he's telling you to.
Yeah,
To
one and the
molest.
same.
Exactly right. What's next?
I actually kind of like some of Bon Jovi stuff. Privately.
Good thing this is a private forum here.
That's true.
I just think that he's got a loaded six string is an abomination.
I think that's the only song that I
'Cause
used
he's
to
not a
like
cowboy.
because it was in
He's
rock
not a
bands.
cowboy. He is not a cowboy. Living on a Prayer is good though.
I think that I don't know what Dead or Alive is fine.
If
No,
you-
that's the one
You
you-
like bad stuff.
No, I know it's the one he doesn't like, but like we played it at my buddy's house, Johnny Cork's house on Rock Band.
Johnny!
Yeah, we played with the whole like our families would merge together, and our parents would be like, "We
They'd-
love this song," and
they'd
they'd be in
merge
Johnny like,
into
"I guess we love
one-
this song."
I guess
Amorphous blob of family.
the
That's
one
right.
song
I was
he did-
Mexican for a day.
and Brandon's Mexican for life. He lost, but no, he won. But the song that he did with Jennifer Nettles, like the Crossroads song, "Who Says You Can't Go Home,"
Uh-huh.
so much better is just a Jennifer Nettles song. Just get Bon Jovi off of that thing.
I remember my
It's a good song. Yeah.
my auntie Danelle did not like Sugarland ever after that because she got a chance to sing with Bon Jovi, and I was like,
She was
She's
jealous.
way better. She just blows him out of the water in that song. She is pretty good.
Sugarland's great.
Yeah.
so Evan wants to buy $1 million home,
Right.
surrounded by trees.
From Bon Jovi.
But do you remember that giant fire with the random dude from the forest and the mountain lions in the
Lorax?
second movie, the Lorax?
Clearly
He
remember
wasn't
it, yeah.
there.
He wasn't there, but that's where he would find him a home. But the trees are so dry from global warming that they all burned down.
No,
There's
that's not
TV
where he would
shows-
find him a
TV
home. He's
shows
warning
got
him not to find a home out there because that will happen to him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
No,
So now an older guy is sitting in an Aston
wrong.
Martin,
I'm right.
That's wrong, Brandon.
and he is being
What?
pitched a deal from Evan
normal style.
for Rejuvenate pills.
Only $5 million a pop.
Yeah, he buys 2 bottles for him and his wife for
His
$10
mother.
million.
Was it 2 bottles? I thought it was just the one.
No, he bought 2.
Him and his mother.
Well,
Oh, it was his
he
mother.
I thought he was investing in it. Is what
He
it sounded
was,
like
but he's
later
just
on.
getting the process.
He is also
Product, yeah.
But what is he investing in if it's already done?
It's like
More?
the experimental medicine for himself.
And so, Evan,
And he
He's got-
congratulates him.
he's got $10 million. We always need a male lead that's got a lot of money.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
But
for
why
no
did the
reason.
customer congratulate Evan on his sale?
So
Yeah.
funny.
What up?
Can I have a piece of pizza?
You want his watch?
One Direction would like a slice of pizza.
Like, you guys, we all lost to that. Congratulations.
So funny.
Yeah. Just like scene dressing for our character to have a win. But yeah, the customer is like, I bought this thing. You're amazing.
Congratulations.
You get this big chunk of my money.
Yeah, that's like congratulating a
Oh,
car salesman for getting commission off of you.
Precisely.
Your waiter delivers you food. Congratulations, sir. You
Yeah.
did it.
You tip him $50.
Congrats, kid.
Ah, that's a decent tip.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the bill.
It's $100 bill.
That's a good tip.
$50 check, but I left a $100 bill.
Oh, Seth, you said that there was that guy standing for
Yeah,
the whole
I
time,
was so pissed.
and he only tipped 10%. How much was their bill?
No, the lady paid.
Oh,
Yeah. It was 5 on a 52 is what Ryan told me.
Dumb.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
The guy stood the whole time as I assume a power move over this woman that I assumed he worked with. And then she paid because he threatened her to. And yeah, 5 on a 52.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I don't think I've ever not done at least 20%, even for like the grocery store self checkouts. That no,
They don't do it.
but some of them like that stuff I do 20% on. Even like people checking me out.
I'm starting to get radicalized. I still tip really well at restaurants, but there's tips everywhere now.
Yeah.
Like I'll go through an automated car wash and I'll be like, "Do you want
Exactly.
to tip out the gas station clerks?" And I'm like, "No, just fucking pay them. Don't make me pay them."
Pay them.
And then they
Pay them.
tax tips anyway, which is crazy.
Right.
Anyway,
Marina told me I can't tip the froyo people anymore because they just stand back there.
I tipped a froyo girl once because she was very nice. And she said, "You can sample the little balls if you want. I won't tell anybody." I was like, "Are you flirting with me?"
And she
Of
said,
her
I'm
boba?
calling the
Did
police.
you ask her out?
No, I didn't. She looked like 19 tops.
Oh, that's okay.
No.
You've been known.
I've been known.
You've not been known.
Have not been known. Anyway, what about this movie? We can get out of my sexual exploits.
Yeah. So,
Any on the horizon?
No.
oh, we're going back to this, huh?
Yeah. What about you, Brandon? Any side action on the horizon?
I have a wife and a child.
That's why I
No.
said
Yeah, but
side.
anybody else?
Nope, nothing. How about you?
Dude, no, I can't. I'm a government employee. I'll get shot. Impropriety.
It's true. They'll take his acid juice from his spine.
With bullets.
With bullets. Extraction bullets.
They set me
They're
down with a gun on my back. Shoot me in the spine.
The bullet has a string on it and it pulls it back into the gun.
Yeah.
And
Like a
it's-
vending
and it
machine.
makes a little slurpy noise when the gun's like, yum yum, so good. With spinal juice.
Thank you for spine acid.
can't-
Thank you for donating your spine to the U.S. government.
I can't be improper.
On this podcast?
Ever.
Oh.
Ever. So,
For risk of his
so
spine.
the birds are back?
The birds
No.
are back.
Not at all.
And they've attacked Alan Bagg.
He's got $10
He's
million.
dead.
And Evan and his $1 million realtor are looking at homes. He's showing him this house that used to be some famous doctor, the head of climate change. So he's got paintings of climate change everywhere. It's just, that's all we see. You're like, isn't he supposed to be telling him how many bathrooms there are? But
They look like Bane.
you don't look like Bane.
Ah, Batman!
Oh, you look like Bane.
But that's how the ultra rich operate.
It's based on art.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how they launder money.
Assets.
That is true. And so Evan and Kim, they
That's
decide
how
to
they
go on
wash
a
their money.
they go on a boat ride. And there's actually some genuinely good shots of like whales and sea lions in the ocean water.
I think it was their footage. I don't know.
I think they laundered that footage.
They washed it.
I don't know what laundering is. I just
With
keep saying
artwork.
it.
You have to wash it.
Yeah.
It's like with that fancy board.
Wash your filthy fucking film.
Is that board fancy? They used it in the olden days.
So fancy. You have one of those.
What board?
You put your laundry in it and then you like
Oh, Yeah.
and then you hit somebody with it at WWE.
That's right.
That's
that
laundry.
right?
That's laundry.
Look at that. Look at you. Did it is.
It's a penis. It's my penis.
Look at my dick. It's so spiky.
It's scared.
But they end up going to somewhere. I don't know where they went. They look at a whale skeleton on display when they bump into Mr. Green.
Hey, sick skeleton, huh?
He's the richest
Should have
man.
written some of these down.
He's the richest
Yeah,
man in the world.
Good one.
It's Elon Musk's, like literally his parallel because it says you own Tesla, Mr. Green. It's like yes,
Did
I
he
do.
say that?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
he was a competing
No.
car company because he has green cars that compete with Teslas.
No, that's just his new model.
Oh, okay, it's the
Yeah.
Tesla Green.
Tesla Green.
Because his last name.
I thought he was competing.
No, it says he is a Tesla. He owns Tesla.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I love your new model. But I'm gonna get your new model, the green model.
It's so funny to include Tesla, but not just make him Elon Musk. Like, if you're gonna change the CEO, like change the brand
Well, I mean,
so it's like
yeah.
Tulsa or something.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, the
He
Tulsa
has
brand.
even the same space ambitions as Musk does because he wants to build an elevator to space.
Yeah.
I'm on a highway to Mars.
Yeah.
He's trying to fix global warming. He calls his company.
Good song.
He started a company just called Code Red, like Mountain Dew, to
That's
create a space elevator that's gonna go from the Earth's core to the atmosphere,
Yeah, it's for tourists to take whenever they want.
But also so they can suck CO2 out and
out of the crust.
sit it somewhere else.
It's not even an elevator to Mars or any planets or anything. They're just like,
It's
people
just
gonna
an
live
orbit.
in space in the middle of
They'll hang
nowhere.
out there, we'll spit them out.
Yeah, so he's gonna suck CO2 from the
So
mantle.
we're gonna send all of our urban people.
I like that you have to take this tube that's filled with CO2 and like methane gas to get out there.
Yeah, it's to see if you're tough enough.
Tougher than the sun.
And if you die, you're not supposed to live in space, in orbit.
You're not supposed to live in space.
Or orbit.
We haven't found that out yet.
And Evan and Kim are walking in the woods up to a house where he has 5 bottles of wine set up. 4 Armitage, 1 Pinot Noir, 1 Dark Penis. And this is the home where Hitchcock was inspired.
Yeah, 1978, dark penis. Twirling his mustache.
Where he was inspired to write Vertigo and the Birds.
They're here.
This is
There's gonna be some dizzy birds coming at you.
This is Evan's tour of basic, or Kim's tour with Evan of the Vertigo.
Pretty good date.
Yeah.
Second
Way
date.
in. And then they watch some zip
I
liners.
don't. It's weird that they're dating at all. She seems to hate him.
Yeah.
Seems to be kind of a
That's
gold digging
dating, though, that's
whore.
love.
Yeah. You gonna buy me a Tesla with all that money you robbed from that old guy for this product or
She
something?
did like the Tesla.
But they also watch some
$10
zip
is not
liners. And then Evan's back at home watching a 13-year-old girl report the news
Yeah.
that a single sea eagle flew close to a boardwalk.
Oh, no.
And it scared some people.
Yeah.
Also, 20 fires are raging in the woods.
I think the birds are unhappy about this.
This just ain't a bird. Looked at a child the
That's
wrong way.
close.
Also, all of Australia's on fire, but we'll get to that later.
The bird.
The bird has been put down.
The bird is dangerous though with the prior knowledge of the area.
I mean, that's fair. In universe, it makes sense. So, like, is it gonna happen? Who knows?
A birdie bird.
Yeah. Birdie bird.
It's weird that they don't recall back to the previous incidences of birds
They do a
more
little bit.
more often. Though.
Well, it's weird that they only talk about the first one in Half Moon Bay and not the second one that everyone seems to be ignoring. They're like forgetting it happened.
In Malibu.
It seems like James Nguyen regrets the
Don't
sequel.
do that.
Ding.
Seth keeps hitting that board.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. Folks at home, I'm sorry. I flicked Brandon his balls. He said, "Stop that."
Well,
But it makes a satisfying little ding sound.
Off the record.
Yeah. It's like the service bells when you need somebody to come
when you
take care
flick
of
me
you.
in the balls.
Yeah, ding 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 ding. Hello, waiter, and just stop jerking me off.
You're just fondling.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well, Evan ends up at the English Pub and Inn. He's a devoted customer because he's noticed the double-decker bus used to be on the other side of the parking lot. The owner's like, I had to move it. It was destroyed by the birds, so over here it's safe now.
Yeah, I think 10 yards away.
His business was also destroyed, but it's back up and running. But he is afraid because he has heard some eagles overhead. Something might happen. And so Evan and Kim then continue their date,
Oh, no.
exploring the area where Vertigo was filmed. But there is no tower. It's all movie magic.
Yeah. Where's the tower where she killed herself? My favorite scene.
It's movie
Hollywood,
magic.
I guess she falls to her death. I don't know if she actually killed herself.
Movie magic.
Maybe the planes hit her.
Movie magic. Oh, because it's a tower.
Yeah.
No, she fell.
And Evan tells Kim how much his life has changed because of her, and that he hasn't dated or been in love in a while. But they take a little stroll on the beach, very close to some birds.
Have some loafers. She chases the birds.
Yeah, she charges them. with her
That's
nose.
That's my note.
the
Kim
original sin
charges
of the
birds on the
movie.
beach. She pisses the birds off so
Scaring
much.
pigeons.
The catalyst.
Why'd you have to scare those birds?
Don't you know
All's gonna be
they're
great.
humans too?
We're falling in love. What could go wrong?
This is falling in birds.
I think we're about to find out what
Yeah.
could go wrong.
So they end up.
Sex.
She pisses those birds off, and then they are walking along the boardwalk. They run into a guy with a telescope who talks to them all about stars
Another bystander.
and how they're positioned.
Another guy that's just willing to talk to strangers.
Yeah. And then they go in a cool looking bar from the outside.
He did not see something 200 million light years away in his fuck ass telescope.
His what?
His
fuck
fuck
ass.
ass
It's a
telescope.
brand.
That's right, yeah.
It was something like 2 million light years away.
It
right?
was 2 million light years, yeah.
For the people at home that don't know what a light year is, it's how far light travels in a year, which is the fastest thing in the universe. By
That's insane. Yeah.
It's the law of the universe.
You turn
It's
your
the
lights
fastest
on. That's
thing.
a light.
Yeah.
That's a light year.
And imagine how fast that is, and do it for a year, and then have 2 million of those. And this guy's like, "Oh, I see it from my little telescope that my son
fuck
made
ass.
me." Yeah, my fuck ass telescope. This movie's bullshit.
So they bump into him, and then they go into a cool looking bar from the outside. But the inside is not cool. The walls are too yellow.
Yeah, just one of them.
It's like a dorm room.
And Evan tells Kim
They
that
have
he
a Grateful
loves
Dead
her.
poster in there.
He loves her.
Yeah, this is the second time he said that.
And they kiss.
He said he's in love. She's like, just in love? Why don't you buy me a Tesla, bitch?
And then Damien Carter's here.
Woo!
With the worst song of the three. This was an
Yeah,
Egyptian style pop song that is climate change themed.
He did
called,
the Yu-Gi-Oh theme song.
called Cosmic Beauty.
Y'all move.
Cosby. He didn't even write it. We could tell his soul wasn't into this one.
Yeah.
The next guy, though,
The next guy did a cover of a song that wasn't his, but he crushed it.
he did crush it.
So 2 back-to-back dance numbers
Yeah.
to Cosmic Beauty and Smile.
Smile's good.
And they go home to a hotel room.
Oh, yeah, and I don't know if we're going to bring this up later, but Cosmic Beauty was written by Cosmic Beauty.
It's a good Bad Company thing.
Yeah. Bad Company, we're so badass.
And then the album was also called Bad Company.
No fucking way,
Yeah,
dude.
they rule.
Bad
Titular
Company
after
wrote
titular.
Bad Company on the album Bad Company.
Correct.
Yeah, the self-titled EP, Bad Company.
Not to be confused with their greatest hits album, Bad Company.
Yeah. Bad Company Volume 2, Bad Company-er.
The worst company.
Worst company.
Batter Company.
Their company sucks.
Well,
What are they, a cake?
Batter. Well, they go home to a hotel room and get it on to a weekend style song.
Fuck it out.
She is, of course, in a bikini.
Worst company.
Because if she's not wearing a bikini, they might accidentally purposefully fuck.
And then it turns into porn, and then you can't get it financed the same way.
Whoops, my dick's in her pussy.
Oh, man. It's like, oh, shit.
He's
Exactly
saying
what I
it
didn't
just like
want.
that.
Somebody put bikini bottoms on this chick so his dick doesn't go into her pussy.
James
again.
was rushing to grab him by the penis and pull him out of her.
No.
Not that movie.
The appropriate response.
Well, so they make out so much, and then scary music. Flashback.
What time of the movie is this?
Yeah, to Birdemic 1 and 2. These, the scary music moments always happened after a sex scene and a Damien Carter number. But usually that's exactly at a halfway point.
A bit over.
This time, in an hour and 23
52
minutes, we're 52 minutes in. So way over. And then the sea eagles are attacking the pier,
No.
exploding on impact.
They're attacking again. They've attacked.
Why? Why would they attack?
Why would they attack?
Because they're irritated.
Irritated.
Vindicated. Fucking birds.
So the good crane shot down a redwood tree
Yeah, right at the fucking crane. Looking at him.
where Evan
Tall-ass
and
bird.
Kim go for a hike. And as they're hiking through these redwoods, Evan's like gesturing to the world's largest tree like Kim doesn't see it. Dude, look at that. Like, look, all of it. Look at it. Kim.
You're missing it.
Look, tree.
But then, like trumpets from A Heavenly Return. Alan Babb.
The Allen is coming. The Allen is coming.
Yeah.
The Alan is coming. Rod in universe.
Rod dog.
We didn't even recognize him.
They bump into a couple in the
I
woods.
didn't
It
know.
is Rod and his new girl. Rod has a beard. He's jacked now. We're like, wait a minute.
Who's this hot guy?
We didn't know until he said Rod.
It's more surprising that you guys didn't recognize him because he's not a hero, a folk hero, like
He's
Paul
got-
Revere style, like he is for
Yeah.
you guys.
Rod is coming.
Why are you bringing up Paul Revere? That's a weird reference.
I'm gonna kill you.
I had to take a drink. Sorry.
Moment of silence
For Paul Revere.
for Jack came in Brandon's ass.
For Paul Revere.
For Paul
And,
Revere, R.I.P. though.
They bump into them, and now the birds are attacking the forest. Evan and Kim escape with Rod and the new girl, who I don't know her name.
Not Whitney.
Not Whitney, because he knows what to do in a situation like this.
Salacious Samantha.
You gotta get to some hangers.
Yeah.
So 3 Mexican dudes riding motorcycles drive up to the
These
forest,
hombres.
trespass onto private property by 12 feet, enjoy some nature, and drink some beer.
Yeah.
But the birds are attacking them. But they stay strapped with the piece on them. They take out all the birds until one new one comes down and cuts all their necks.
Killed the hombres
Yeah.
with their AKs and Uzis.
Man, they brought out a lot of guns there. And-
Hey, I say we gotta go enjoy nature. So fucking funny.
And the 4 main group run up on the dead Mexican guys, steal their guns, and then they
And
make
their
it,
jean jackets.
and they make it out of the woods to see a
Santa
Prius.
Claus.
To see a Prius with dead bodies on it. So they got to move the bodies because they're going to take the car. But one of those dead bodies, when they moved him, was just walking.
Yeah, he's helping him out.
So funny.
And then a small town bar. Pretty sure James Nguyen made a cameo
I
in
think
this
so.
bar.
I'm
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
certain. I looked up a picture of him, and it gave me like a nerd ass photo from years ago where he's skinny, but like more recent ones, he's like holding a bird in his hand. And he looks exactly like that guy.
Yeah, I think it was him.
He did a Stanley.
That's what
shit. That was
Hitchcock
him.
does too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
where it
what?
started.
What'd you say?
Hitchcock always does that too.
Oh.
Just puts himself in the movie for a scene.
I know Tarantino does just so he can drink tequila
Yeah.
off of Salma Hayek's ass.
Yeah, he loves that.
Anybody loves doing that.
I would want to write myself into it, but I don't think I could morally.
Do you have that courage?
The courage? That's not about courage at that point. I would do it. I just wouldn't write myself into doing
Would
that.
you drink
'Cause it
tequila
seems-
off of Salma
he's too
Hayek's
afraid.
ass?
I would if she was like, hey, will you drink tequila off my
I
ass? I'd
need
be like,
it.
I would be honored, Salma Hayek. But I wouldn't like, hey, I gotta drink tequila out of your ass because I wrote myself into this character and now you're fucking weird.
Little CD.
Yeah. It just seems
You would
weird.
do it now.
I wouldn't write it in,
Yeah,
but I
you
would
would.
do it. No, I wouldn't write
You
it in.
did already.
I didn't.
If it was written in,
If it was written in by somebody else and I was like, oh, I guess we got it, then yes, of course. But I wouldn't write myself doing that.
you would just do it without writing it.
Yes,
He's an actor.
of course. I'm an actor. I'm a professional.
So
I have no feelings for Salma Hayek.
you're a vindicated
Yes.
vindicator. But yeah, just a small little Asian dude's in this bar walks out. We're like, oh, he didn't want to be killed because the birds attack the small town bar, but the group runs in right after the birds leave. But Rod is so stressed about the birds, so they just take a break and drink, with the dead people around them.
Dead People Society.
And birds are flying in squadrons. As they're driving slowly through the woods, they fire out the windows at them with their guns. A dude in a truck was holding his own until he runs out of bullets. So instead of,
Getting back in his truck.
he swings it
Barrel style.
from the barrel.
With a hot barrel. People always forget that, how hot it is.
Yeah.
Always.
How hot was it?
Pretty
Ice
warm.
cold.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Absolute zero.
Give me
Yeah,
some
that's a good
sugar.
What is that from?
Hey,
Tumblr.
That was just a bit
It's
on
a Tumblr post. What's cold than being cold? Absolute zero. It's okay for 0 Kelvin.
Okay.
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 And Rod dies.
Yeah.
Nicole Bidman here. So this dude dies because he's swinging his gun barrel style. Some other people are swinging umbrellas and rakes. This one girl was screaming her life out. She was doing great,
She died, though.
but she died.
Yeah, I loved her.
And the crew, I thought were about to do a drive-by shooting of an old lady.
You didn't think that.
I did.
You were hoping for it. You didn't think it.
A little bit of both. Wouldn't it have been so funny? They pulled up on this old lady holding a rake, screaming, and just like, bam!
Yeah, we'll put you out of your misery, lady.
Because she's dead. It's also so funny that they are worried about the birds killing them because of global warming, so they fire guns in the air at them.
Yeah. Fighting global warming. Or fighting themselves. Who are they fighting?
The birds.
Al Gore.
Shooting Al Gore in his head.
That solves it. He's the messenger.
Do you think Al Gore would kill himself to solve global warming?
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he's too selfish. I don't think he would.
I think he would.
He's a Lorax.
I think he did it all for money.
Well,
He's a
Yes.
Lorax.
they end up running into an old man
Thorax.
saying, we are running into an extinction because of global warming.
You can't do fuck all about it.
He lost his home to the fires last year, or he almost lost his home, but he had a 100-gallon water tank that he used to stop the fires. He tells us Earth's doomed and we cannot do anything about it. But we do have love in this world. That's about all we have left. So you guys should just have a
Love
bunch of
to it.
fucking sex before we are extinct.
That's what he said.
That doesn't
Create love out of friction.
Not war. Out of lube.
have so much sex before we're extinct. And then, from there, we cut to Homeboy. Hops out his Maseratis, bumping some hip-hop. He lights up a joint and goes to swerve and vibe in the woods.
Just for a little hike.
The birds attack him, but he lights him up with his Glock. He not about to be snatched by some punk-ass birds in the mud.
That's a Seth line, I think.
It was Milan. It was talking like my manager.
A 24-year-old.
Yeah. Shouts out Kane. You dunce. He doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some dude hops out of his car, he's smoking a joint in the woods going for a hike, listening to his rap music and dancing out there. When the birds attack, pulls out his gun, shoots him because he doesn't want to die in the woods, but he dies in the woods.
Dies in the middle.
And Rod finds his body, but until he's on top of him. And the pack ends up
Rod doesn't see him until he's straddling him.
until he pussy grips his face.
Exactly right. Like a dog.
Like a dog.
And so the pack is walking through some marshlands when the bird attacks them finally. They fire their guns until they're out of bullets. So they opt into hand-to-hand combat.
You got to.
But Rod finds a trusty coat hanger. Swings that, roundhouse kicks their
He gets
asses.
spin kick. Spinning high kick.
And the birds decide that they're going to
They don't
fly
want-
away.
They don't want that business.
Yeah. Don't want any of that work.
Fly away in slow motion as the waves on the beach move in real
Again,
time.
what is the impetus of this again? They just decide we're done.
I guess so. But also, they all get a second chance at life as real birds sit on a rock just
In frame. Not even slightly
The
off. For
stewards of
nearby on
birdhood.
a rock in the ocean.
almost center stage in the last shot.
Yeah, pretty much. But that is the end.
What a great
Birdemic
cameo from the
3.
coat hanger.
Sea
Sitting on a
Eagle.
log.
Might have solved the whole problem.
The coat hanger?
Yeah.
If you abort the birds.
Aboard.
Aboard.
Abort.
The immigrant.
The immigrant. Fuck.
That's you.
We're pausing. I did that earlier.
It's
But it ended up
quotes
helping me.
time.
I don't got none.
I have one that we did already. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
he's got two of each of us.
I've got 12.
Okay.
Lucas,
Four
why
of
don't
them
you
are
take
Seth and
quotes?
Lukas.
I've been rebellion lately. We know this.
He's trying to phase out the quote section
This is
of
my
the,
silent protest.
He wants it to just be ours.
No, he told us that he told me that he's not gonna do quotes until I pay him $70 million because a rival company is offering him
It's a
more.
capitalism. thing.
70 million what?
Dollars.
Oh.
He didn't specify last time, but I didn't have 70 million of anything. So don't kick the table.
I didn't
Seth, say
kick
your
it,
one
I
quote.
lightly put my foot on it.
Say your one quote. No feet on the table.
We did it earlier already.
Say it.
Behaviors.
When he goes up to the lady that's pouring water back and forth between identical water bottles. He's like, "Hey, what's up, girl?" And she's just like, "You see those sea lions over there? They got cancer." Yeah,
My favorite too.
yeah. Great quote.
That's Lucas's
There's-
quote.
There's a few I've said throughout this that I should have taken down, but whatever.
Let's see. First quote that I took is from Seth and Lukas. Seth goes, "Look at how far his fucking hairline goes up," and Lukas goes, "He looks nice. Look at that watch."
Yeah, my new obsession. I never found out what it was. Looked like an Omega, potentially.
Sure,
Potentially.
maybe an alpha.
No.
Maybe a
You ever-
theta.
You ever watch the movie Alpha and Omega, the wolf one?
I've seen the fourth one.
There are 4 Alpha and Omegas.
I think there's 5. There's a
Only
part.
fourth?
I only watched the third or fourth one. I can't remember which. But there's a scene in it where one of the wolves is running, and then the sky art just clips into different sky
Oh, that's
in the
cool.
middle of a run. Like the run is continuous, and then the sky just changes colors while
That's
you're
art.
watching it. It's horrible. That was one of the first things I ever saw that I was like, wow, this is really bad.
Really
That's
just
so
rem-
unprofessional.
Reminds me of the white balance change in Birdemic.
There was a Lion King knockoff I saw once where they're like, we're so hungry. There's the kids traveling through the desert. Like, we're starving. We need milk because they're babies, you know? And they see the zebra and they like sneak up on it and like suck its milk from its udder forcefully. The zebra's like, stop, don't do this. And they're just like suckling at it. Like,
Jesus.
it's a kid's movie.
That's rape.
Yeah.
That's worse than rape.
It was horrible. It was so weird. Like, put it on, I'm babysitting. What the fuck is this?
You put on good old Gooby after that.
Yeah, I did. I think I put on Goosebumps.
Next. My next one is between Evan and Kim. And Evan goes, let's go grab a bite to eat. And she goes, maybe not something too acidic. Good breath.
No citrus.
No, that was his line.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said,
Let's
"You
go
wanna
grab something to eat,
You want to
maybe."
get some food on the pier? It doesn't have to be too acidic."
Yeah,
Like,
he's
that-
risen.
Yeah, he was rizzing her. He's the Rizzler. The Batman villain.
Brandon's Rizine. He's Rizine.
Batman!
He's Riz.
Answer my riddles 3. My Rizzles 3.
There you go. Come on, Seth.
How's your ass so tight in them jeans?
I was over here risen
You
like
didn't
crazy and you couldn't even make a single pun.
I did, and it rhymed.
No.
What are you talking about?
Next. When they go on their date at the pier, she goes, so what's a healthy diet? And he goes, I'd say like 90% vegetables
90%.
And some
with
fruits.
some fruits and a little lean protein.
Which is funny because like we were all talking about it in the Snap group chat last week, probably. Eat all
Oh, yeah.
vegetables, yeah.
So,
This
have you
guy's-
guys been following?
What's that?
Have you been following?
I had a salad at dinner last night.
I've been trying to like just eat a fruit to get off on a technicality, but no,
Yeah.
not even that.
I need to get better,
Yeah,
or I'll die.
same.
My liver.
His
Your liver. You can still drink though.
Marina brought that up at dinner last night too because I put way too much butter on my biscuit at Texas Roadhouse or on my roll. She's like, Brandon, your liver.
Yeah.
I was like, that's worse on my heart.
Well, you can eat whatever you want as long as you just like exercise, I guess. It's the weight.
Do a little both.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
And we exercised.
You did exercise.
Next.
So we went for a spin
This is just the protester going,
in the
climate
wheelchair.
emergency!
I love that. Guy.
Climate emergency!
Yeah. The
All caps.
sun.
Next one. This is during actually a commercial break. Seth goes, Brandon, do your best Sofia Vergara. And I just go, Sofia Vergara. And he goes, that's great. When I close my eyes, I imagine you having huge tits.
Why did I say that?
Alley-oop.
Nobody say something so brave.
Next. Mr. Green, if this space elevator works, not only will you be a trillionaire and win a Nobel Prize, but you will have done a great thing.
For humanity.
No, I want to cut it off there.
Okay.
You take things out of context, I'll take things out of context.
That's
Great
fair.
thing.
But you gave so much context.
They kind of left that story behind.
Yeah.
You did.
Space elevator.
Hopefully it comes up in Birdemic 4.
it has
Yeah.
to.
There's just the whole movie. Every shot, there's a giant tube in the background. They like
They're building it.
Microsoft painted in.
Yeah. Next. Now that you've got all this money, are you gonna buy me a Tesla car? And then Lucas goes, ho!
Gold digger.
It did. She was.
She did. She was.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
Say it. Finish
Go
it.
ahead.
Finish it. No. I won't.
He won't finish it.
But she ain't messing with no broke immigrants.
Ain't not great. Broke. Immigrant.
Next one is when they bump into the guy with the telescope. They come up and they see on his computer. They go, "Hi, is that a rose?" And he's like, "Kinda. It's a galaxy far away."
Yeah.
Not kinda.
2 million light years, to be specific.
And then another one. It's a good thing this rose galaxy is far away. That way, though, human war machines can't take it away.
He's right though.
No.
Watch out for those war machines, Seth.
Yeah, the ones
They
that
ruin everything beautiful.
they always suck up whole galaxies and shit for profit.
Yeah,
Capitalism destroyed the Andromeda
they
galaxy.
did.
They did.
They did.
Now it's the
That's the
Andromeda
fucking
galaxy.
Walmart galaxy.
And dominate me, galaxy.
No.
Next, Kim, I am in love with you.
No, he's not.
Just in love? I love you. Does that mean you will buy me a Tesla car?
She's back on her hoe shit.
This lady of the night.
That looks like my last one from the movie. I've got 2 more from you boys.
Woo!
Lucas says, as they're making out in the love making scene, swing your leg over and make her lick your balls. So he goes, yeah, sit on my face like a dog.
Sit on her face like
Sit on her face like a dog.
Classic dog move.
Dogs will always just be coming over, sitting on your face.
Fuck in your mouth.
Yeah. Sitting it there.
Could you imagine Louis?
I can.
Fucking like another dog in the mouth.
No, fucking
Like
you in the
human
mouth.
in the
A
mouth.
Biting
human.
me in the mouth? No,
Yeah.
I can't picture that, and I won't.
He would pin you down.
He would
He's
not.
so strong.
He's so spindly. He's like a hose.
Caesar might.
Caesar,
Fuck
might.
in the
Caesar's
mouth.
stronger than I am. Yeah. Now Caesar, I could picture fucking me in the mouth.
You were upstairs.
That makes sense.
You
to
were
me.
upstairs, and Luke was like, "What should we do?" I was like, "We should fight Seth." And he's like, "We should make Caesar fight Seth."
You said that about me?
Yeah,
While I was away?
yeah.
I trusted you.
It's happening on the 13th next month.
The 13th of next month. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna fly to Denver.
And are you going to Denver?
I'm gonna try.
So you're not dog sitting for us?
It depends.
Try and let me know as early as you can. Okay?
I thought that weekend was different from the one I'm trying to go to Denver on.
we come back on the 13th.
Oh, I'm gonna be here for that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like the week after I want to go to Denver.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the weekend we're supposed to have Robert on for Uncle Booney, and he's trying to leave.
Oh, that's okay. He'll
Open
get it back.
mic in concert.
That's sick.
That
Yeah.
dude's like 50. He's gonna retire.
You're
soon.
obsessed with it too. Yeah.
I
so
love
you gotta
it.
go to
Yeah,
that.
I have to before he dies
And my last quote
of
of the
natural
day.
causes. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Tweet it at him.
Tweet it out. Hey, hope you don't die of natural causes soon. Old
Of
bitch.
natural causes in all caps.
Yeah, in quotes and all caps.
Underlined and
Yeah.
in italics.
Gun emoji. Anyway,
And a heart emoji.
what's his last
Gun
funny
emoji.
thing I've said?
There were some motorcycles on the screen that go by, and Lucas goes, "Whoa, these
Damn.
are different looking birds." And Seth goes, "Hell's birds."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Instead of Hell's Angels.
Our essays.
Hell's Kitchen.
RSA. RSA.
Oh, dale.
Oh, dale. Oh, dale.
That's quotes.
That's quotes.
Ooh, that's the podcast, folks. Not recommending. Lucas
That's the
is
podca-
recommending. He's giving it a 6.8.
That's the podcast.
Brandon's
quotes.
2.1. I'm 2.2. Sayonara.
Oh,
Songbird.
it's ratings time.
Songbird.
Now I don't have Rotten Tomatoes critics, and I also don't have or audience, and I don't have IMDb critics, but I have Rotten Tomato critics and IMDb users.
What have you done?
Interesting.
So first off, Lucas. Seth's up 2-1 right now.
Holy fucking
With
shit.
only 2 points remaining.
Yeah. What do you think? Thermometer percentage critics
Out of 10,
out of percentage, so 100.
10%.
I'll say 8. 0.8.
8%, 0.8%.
That's good.
Seth.
12.
The winner today is Seth.
Ooh.
It's a 17%.
That's high.
He wins.
Unless you get this next one right.
On the dot.
On the nose.
What is it? What's the answer?
On the
Seth,
pussy.
you're starting. Audience score on IMDb.
Out of
10.
24.
2.4.
That's not what I said.
Lucas.
I already got it right. It's too late.
I'll say
You can't
Not gonna pick that up.
1.5.
It's fine.
It's a 1.6.
No!
Lucas almost tied it.
Can you seed? Do you seed?
Do I seed?
Yeah.
I supersede.
Drop your seed.
He seeds. I win.
I supersede.
I win.
He wins.
No, I supersede, which means I am above. What am I above?
The law?
The Lord.
Anybody else's actions and questions?
Was it immigrants?
Women.
I supersede women for sure.
Yeah.
Don't really need to say
With
it.
your fist. If they act out after a bad night.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and then they concede, and then I'd say, sorry, no surrendering in war.
And you hit him again.
It's exactly right.
And then you secede from the nation.
And then I'm sus.
With your fist.
Yeah.
Sus this. So, a 17% from critics, a 16% from audiences. Seth, what are you giving this film?
I hadn't really thought about it.
You just said a 2.1 seconds ago as you were doing your...
No, you were 2.1, I was at 2.2.
Oh.
Bitch. Fuck it, I'll just say 2.2 for me then, I'll stick with it.
Reasoning?
It's like the best one of the three. I think I gave the other one a 1 point something. I like the music. Some of the shots looked fine. They had a crane. They had real birds in it this time. That was great. The drone was cool. They kept talking about Vertigo, which is a better movie. So I think that kind of increased the score a bit. Yeah.
Lucas?
I have some points of disagreement with Seth. The birds weren't real at points, actually, Seth. They were animated at times.
But at other points, they were.
I'm gonna give it a 6.8.
Woo!
On the lasagna scale. I do think it is the worst of all three of the movies of this trilogy, actually, in terms of charm, in terms of watchability. I think we're missing Whitney quite a bit, but I do think the classic Win stories there, some classic stories, is blend of auteurism is my sort of blend. I like a dark roast.
Nice. I'm gonna give this a 2.1.
Woo! Close.
I'm a bird.
I think this is the middle of the three movies.
Can I do this every movie?
Guess what we're gonna do?
Yeah, jokingly do it so you guys do it along with me as a bit.
That was my score, actually.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was pretty close to mine. Probably not mine, actually, but
Maybe I'm like what's it called? A psychopath. When I can read people's
Wizard.
minds.
A murderer.
A murderer, a wizard.
I think it's the middle of the movies. The first one is the best because it's authentic. Number 2 and 3 lean on the stuff from the previous films.
Lean on me.
However, number 3, I liked the touch where some audio and video was a lot better, like the drones and the crane
you like
shot
the
and the songs.
touch of better quality.
I do.
That decision.
But then it makes it funny when it's still dog shit. Like the choices made are dog shit with it.
The decision to have better quality.
Yeah. So, and I wish there were Whitney Moore and a better song for Damien Carter.
Agreed.
So, a 2.1, a 2.2, and a 6.8,
Just like I predicted.
just like Seth predicted, for an 11.1,
Calculating.
They call
3.7.
Moviedamus is what they call
A
me.
3.7 average.
Filmstradamus.
Thanks, Moviedamus.
Sounds worse from somebody else.
You did it, Movie Damas.
The hero.
There
You
he
saved
goes.
the day. Those kittens will have a home now.
Moviedamus.
Moviedamus. I am Moviedamus.
Hey, no problem.
Hey.
Day's work.
I'm Italian. I think is where Moviedamus is from.
Yeah.
And I predicted the towers falling. Nobody listened.
In a movie.
Moviedamus, you just predict movies.
Hey, Obama. You want to know where Osama is?
Moviedamus.
Show us the birth certificate.
He's a birther.
He's a birther, but also he's He's right.
Oh no, I forgot my wife's birthday present. Moviedamus, can you help me get my wife a birthday present?
Hey, here's a movie pack of all Michael Cera films.
Hey, I predict movies will be movies. They'll be good. Some of them will.
I've got a vision. There's a
movie.
There's a boy struggling with his sexuality in a car.
No.
Yeah.
How did this thing?
An expression on the
It's
dashboard.
raining.
And it's Sufjan Stevens on her. It's raining, and his best friend doesn't understand him.
That's movies.
Thanks, Moviedamus.
For your vision of prophecy. Do you have any quotes? Are we reviews?
We don't have critic reviews.
Hey, I'm dumb in here.
Dominus.
Moviedamus, can you pick me up Domino's?
Hey, no.
That was my license.
I'm on probation, hey.
But I can recommend you a movie.
Here's the thing they won't tell you. I can't go within 50 feet of a school, but not for the reason you think.
Moviedamus.
Public indecency. That really gets you.
That was about what I thought.
I took a piss on a church and now I can't go to school.
Moviedamus goes to court.
Moviedamus, why are you going to schools anyways?
Hey, I was picking up my 9 sons.
Moviedamus.
I got 10
God.
bitch ex-wives
Hell yeah.
and 9 sons.
All from one lady.
Yeah, but the other 9 are just real bitches.
Yeah.
But the one that gave me these 9 sons, the biggest bitch of them all.
Love of my life. Angel.
I hate that bitch.
From hell.
Angel from hell.
Exactly Rice.
Any snorkel style in this?
Snorky style.
I can't even think right now. Moviedamus is so stupid. Why did you even say that?
He's
I
Moviedamus.
don't remember. We'll remember when we listen to it. I'll listen to this episode in 9 months and be like, that was funny.
That was stupid.
Thanks, movie, for short.
In 9 months, I'll be kinder to myself and say, good bit. Me.
Movie.
Move.
That's
me.
what you say as you look at your penis. Good bit.
Nice.
Reviews.
Dirty bit. That's what
First
I call
one is by
He's got poopy all over it.
it. OMG, he made a poopy.
Moviedamus.
Go on.
Why'd you make a poopy? He's in court again for public indecency this time. Pooping on
For
him.
making a poopy.
But he's in a toilet, he just left the door open. Hey, I'm pooping here. Yeah, shut the fucking door. We can see.
The Moviedamus is gross.
No! You're blinding. You're too bright for us to see. You're a star.
You're decent publicly.
It's still in the school. You're shitting in the...
Somebody call the cops, aka his ex-wives. That's right, my 9 ex-wives are all police officers. They need to arrest me
It's
for public
kindergarten.
I'm kindergarten cop.
They arrest me for public indecency, but then I fall in love.
They can't help it. Moviedamus.
He falls in love afterwards.
Moviedamus is shitting with the door open inside an elementary school. It's always public indecency in
They
front
take
of
the doors off for
kindergartens.
drugs.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not what it looks like.
I'm shitting here. We got booby on
We got reviews.
Who's that first reviewer?
The first one's by Moviedamus.
Moviedamus.
It's not.
It's by B&S about movies.
He doesn't even predict things. He's just Italian.
He's just gross.
He's just like a racist depiction of Italian guys.
A gross guy.
He's disgusting.
That gets arrested and sometimes says something about a movie.
I'm pooping on children here.
BNCS movies.
B&S about movies. A returner on September 27th, 2022. They say, Severn Films, who released the original Birdemic, wants to move past Birdemic to The Resurrection and introduce a new and better take on the birds. Or so they said. But after a decade, not much has changed. Director and writer James Nguyen did it all himself this time, and man, it's certainly a movie. There's nearly an hour about climate change where every conversation and even the artwork references it. If you think the media isn't spending enough time on this issue, this movie is about to make up for it. It also has a lot to say about how good Vertigo is. I think this movie has a brand name now that guarantees that lots of people are going to want to watch it. I can't believe that there was one of these movies, much less three. There are long stretches without dialogue or even music. There's no real story until it's almost over. And by this point, either James Nguyen is in on the joke itself or so far into himself that he doesn't really realize what he's making, or probably both. 2 out of 10.
It's a lot of words.
Brevity.
2. Yeah.
Brevity.
Turns out this person doesn't
Brevity!
Doesn't have a whole lot of wit. Nice.
Next.
Next.
Floated 2.
Electric.
Nobody's going to hear that. Look at that tiny little thing.
That's why I said it quietly.
I want him to hear it. Floated 2. July 19th, 2023. They say the birds, animated CGI birds, don't appear until nearly an hour in the film. And what also bothers is the main characters are openly seeking to kill the birds. We see them wander in the forest and beach with guns looking to kill them. Why did they just not leave the birds alone? The birds were not bothering them at that point. We also see random people on the street near their houses trying to attack the birds. For them as well. Why did they not leave the birds alone? They could have just left the birds alone, go back in their house, or go travel elsewhere in their cars. 1 out of 10.
No, they're the bad guys. They don't get it.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Can't leave the bad guys alone.
I'm gonna go bird hunting. Like, oh no, global warming. Shooting at ducks.
With an M14.
No, it's like a slingshot with a laser sight on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next is by Cad Ryan. 23006.
Good numbers.
On October 27th, 2022, they say, I can be biased as I am a fan of bad cinematography, but I enjoyed this one even more than 2 previous. Style of Mr. Nguyen matures as a fine wine. After watching it in the cinema in the Wrocław, Poland, I wanted to burn a couple of tires and pollute the nearest Odra River. I am giving a score for the overall quality and not for the enjoyment. 1 out of 10.
Also, I didn't get it.
No, he wanted to pollute so he could reenact the movie.
Bad review.
Bad person. Next up by Pointless Non-Such.
Me.
April 3rd, 2023, they say, let me start out with this. If you liked Birdemic 1 and 2, do yourself a favor and skip this entry.
No.
I'm dead serious. Don't
No.
bother. Honestly, skip this movie. Unless you're going to see it in person with Alan and James there in the theater so you can ask them, why? 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
You always watch a movie in person.
If you can, instead of dead.
Virtually.
Right.
I guess virtually still in person.
That's what I'm saying.
might
Lukas
be
gets
on-
it.
You might be onto something. Next is by Knod1.
Cost mask.
February 14th,
You love
2023. This is Valentine's Day. They say, long story short, it's the exact same plot of the first movie and everything you'd expect. The audio was everywhere, the lighting was everywhere, the dialogue and acting was everywhere, which, by the way, always sounds like a generic AI bots talking to each other everywhere. Yep, it's all here.
500 out of 10.
What's interesting about this one is that it's actually better than the first 2, but that's not saying much. It's probably the most preachy and had the most music and alcohol. And yes, there is a hanger scene. So the question remains, is it still so bad it's good? Short answer, yes. And it's pretty funny and entertaining. 4 out of 10.
So, long story short, and then a college essay they just wrote for us for the review?
Mhm.
Cringe.
It's so cringe. Fail Army.
Fail Army cringe.
Post it right now.
Good
Yeah.
score, though.
That was, oh man, my dad used to love looking up, his top 10 YouTube searches was just women failing compilations. Specifically women for some
Like the
reason.
1840s and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're, like churning butter and they're like the butter flings them into the sky.
Trying to get rights. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that woman trying to vote.
The woman being stoned as a witch. Fail.
No, it was always like drunk girls in a parking lot with shopping carts like falling over.
It's weird. The Marbar in Missoula loves to play Fail Army all the time.
Instead of a trivia slide. Yeah.
It's literally like NBA Finals Game 7. You're like, why are 8 screens Fail Army right now?
How many reviews do we have left?
Penultimate.
Oh shit.
By Remix Child 06776.
Child remix?
Remix Child. On March 14th, 2023, they say, for a movie that tries to be the horror version of Captain Planet and failed royally, it doesn't help that not only story doesn't improve, but their acting for the third time makes Tommy Wiseau look like John Cena. Wait, what?
John Cena sucks too.
Outside of minor changes, and by minor I mean mononucleosis changes, the disease, bad weapons, bad messages of climate change, bad CGI. Did I forget to say bad CGI birds? Yeesh. Just watch The Birds and throw these 3 movies in the computer trash bin. Before I go, I will say this. It's really hard to say anything about this when the weapons are the same damn thing. 1 out of 10.
He's a dumbass.
This person has been one of the dumbest people alive.
He's dumb.
He's so fucking dumb.
John Cena. Don't come.
What's the last one? Is it just the word pussy 90 times?
No, it's by Krusty Salt Merchant.
I was close.
August 4th, 2023, they say, Birdemic's 3 Sea Eagle is probably the finest film ever made. Nguyen has managed to strike gold and challenges our understanding of film as an art form. Shots that are overexposed, rendering the actor's faces a white blur, represent the white-hot passion the director has for his subjects. Similarly, the shots that are too dark and incorrectly color balanced represent the darkness within the souls of the birds. Skillfully changing from shot to shot, the lighting plays with their very notion of acceptable, and as does the entire cinematography. Crossing the line is widely frowned upon in a stale industry, and is indeed taught to film students as a big no-no. Nguyen cocks a snook at this, and gleefully teases the viewer with various camera angles at random. Line be damned. His mastery of sound should not go unnoticed too. Long silent shots with no background noise remind us, the viewers, that we are watching a film, a piece of art. Whole scenes are filled exposition in a subversion of the great rule of filmmaking. Show it or don't say it. We are therefore forced to watch as one person monotonously explains what is happening, and the other responds in much the same way. Truly minimalistic acting is the way forward. I'd be disappointed if it wasn't. The film's plot is in the keeping with its minimalistic approach. By keeping it childishly simple, the director misdirects the audience and instead delivers a film not about sea eagles or even birdemics, but an art piece that is universal love. They also mention global warming once or twice, but enough from me in my humble opinion. Watch for yourself and be challenged by a writer-director at the top of his game. 10 out of 10.
Brandon, computer's gonna die. We gotta hurry.
Do we recommend this film, boys?
No.
No.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Moviedamus, you recommend this film?
Get the fuck out of here. I got children to ignore.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here. I just thought about this. This might be easier for me to edit than all of The Exorcist since it's 1 clip instead of 2. So maybe this comes out first and The Exorcist still comes out last. We'll see what comes out when it comes out.
You stupid assholes.
You stupid assholes.
Good douche.
But
Go
that's
fuck
gonna,
yourselves.
that's gonna end it for the Downtown Spook Boys. Cause my phone's up there.
Right.
Next week we've got a guest on. A birthday episode. My brother Carter
Oh shit! No way.
is joining
Okay.
us.
My voice got so.
We're joining us for Tropic Thunder.
Oh, that's right.
And then another birthday episode for Sir Devon.
Oh hell yeah.
Here in Billings for I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Oh hell yeah! I can't wait to see Devin again. I love seeing the boys.
The boys.
Du Bois, Idaho. And we're out.
Good douche.
Brandon, when do I hit the stop button?
Right now.
Brandon.
There you go.
Yeah, good bit.
Old style.
Good bit. Old style. Was that you creaking your knees?
Yeah.
Seth, you still got another cold smoke.
I'm not gonna drink that.
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
But you need to get super drunk to tell Marina your secret.
What, my jerk off secret?
I don't know.
I assume that's the one. I don't have any secrets besides that.
You told her you had a big secret, but you weren't going to tell her until you got trashed watching Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and doing the TV talk.
Yeah, we were talking about the way that I jerk off or what I jerk off to.
Then that's it.
Yeah.
So you better tell her.
No, because I'm not trash now. I was gonna tell her if she brought it up that day, but she didn't. So I got away with it.
Go tell her.
No, I'm not gonna tell her.
She just wants to know.
It's cringe, and don't ask that I tell your wife what I jerk off to. You weirdo.
Seth,
Huh?
please what? Tell her.
No. I'm gonna get going in a minute though too.
What?
Yeah. My dad's in town. They're doing dinner tonight before they're gonna head out tonight too, I guess.
Why is everybody heading out?
I don't know, dude.
Seth, you're heading out right now.
Well, I was gonna stay and hang out with I didn't think they were leaving today. So I was gonna